you know, swipe up in my story, but it wouldn't let me add the thing. So I was like, well, all right, then fuck you then, Instagram. Shit.
Oh, the link?
Yeah, it would
Yeah,
let me add the link in. So Instagram be, you know, anytime they doing an update, it mess up stuff. So
yeah, solid there, though. We're gonna get it going.
that is delicious. Well, let me add the thing. I ain't had no pineapple juice, so I had to use orange juice. You know.
Let me go ahead and edit this real quick. Go ahead and throw this description in here. Boom. There it is. Okay, save. I think we good now. Let's see.
I'm just looking at myself. Just looking at myself. They know this ain't my hair. I don't care.
Right. What that matter? What that matter?
Listen, I'm giving a shout out to all of the girls with fake ponytails with little ponytails underneath. They the real MVPs.
Big facts. Big facts.
You know how hard it is to bunch up a little bit of hair?
Yeah. Let me see. Okay, let me just do it like this.
Oh, let me like. Okay.
Okay, cool. All right, we up in this thing, man. Let me get Kev in here. What's up, Kevon?
Hello. Hi, comedian
Hi,
Ty Davis.
Kev.
I'm great.
How
comedian
are
Ty
you?
Davis.
Let me tell you this. I have watched a couple of the Keep Your Distance comedy shows.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if I'm biased. I don't know if I'm biased. But of all the ones that I've seen, the one with the all black ladies, listen, had me in here.
Hey.
Chuckling.
I've heard that a couple of times from people who watched like all 7 of them.
It was a joyous event.
It's lit, bro. Kev, what was that exact date? It was the something for the something that you needed me to hit those people up for.
It's the 20th for the 27th.
Okay. Okay,
that weave looks amazing, Ty.
That was a fantastic show. Thank you. You know, because I need to let the people know that I am not rich, but if you got $14.99 and an Amazon Prime account, honey, you can get that ponytail the next day. Okay.
You ordered that weave
on Amazon
Prime?
Yes, I got a whole bunch of ponytails.
I didn't know they did that.
Who knew? I didn't either. One day I was fooling around talking to my girlfriend, and she was like, yeah, you can get that on Amazon. You can get anything on Amazon. I was like, no, you can't. And I started ponytail shopping, and I was like, well, hell.
I started ponytail shopping.
I got a whole rack of ponytails. Yeah, ponytail shopping, you know.
This is the time to do it right now, because it's Prime Day right now. So today and tomorrow are Prime Day, so you need to go ahead.
Yeah, we hear you, John boy.
Hello. Oh, we ain't got to say it on phone.
I can hear y'all. Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you now.
Let me turn this my volume up on my shit.
Turn my shit up on my headphones.
Yeah, right.
Cut that shit up quick.
What's the cursing like? We good to curse or what?
Oh yeah. You good, bro.
Yes. You can say all the words.
All the words.
Whatever you.
I know I've been saying them.
Yeah, I need that.
John,
how we feeling?
John, I want to ask you something before we get too started.
What?
Do you remember when LeBron James won his 4th ring for his 3rd franchise, his 4th Finals MVP, after they said he was washed, after they said he would never do it again? Do you remember, John?
Points a game.
Do you remember?
59 percentage from the field. You know what I'm saying? Did you, I mean, come on now.
Wait, but hold on 1 second, John. Let me ask you something. Was it in his 17th year in the NBA?
Oh my!
Was it his 17th year?
Isn't that weird? I mean,
Sports ball.
It's so odd.
Listen, to hear it. Hold on. You just wait till we're talking about pancakes and breakfast sausages.
No, I know sports ball things.
One more thing. I saw this on Twitter. I don't know if you saw it.
What happened?
LeBron's first high school game. Did you see that highlight? They prepped for him with all the NBA greats, Jordan, Wilt, Magic, and now LeBron James in 11th grade.
No. What happened? Oh, I didn't see that.
John, let me. I'm gonna send it to you. It was ridiculous.
You know
the amount of pressure.
You know what?
Yes.
You know what's great is that I don't feel like I ever have to argue about this anymore.
Oh yeah.
You know,
somebody
like
in the comments just said 4 and 6. I was like, we're not even gonna go there with y'all.
Yeah, no. Check his wiki. Just go check his wiki and look at the accomplishments. I don't have the energy for it.
Yeah,
because good on that, baby.
That's
you know,
a lot
we
of
over here
people
drinking
realize.
wine. You know what I mean?
He was all American playing sports ball.
Tahir, stop. It's okay to not know something about everything. That doesn't make you less of a man. You don't have. I be quiet when people talk about stuff I don't know. You don't have to do that, Tahir. Huh?
He plays ball of the sports. He bounces.
Tahir,
you really don't fuck with basketball?
I watch it. I watch it during the finals. The finals and the playoffs is when I come to life. Huh?
That's what I be doing.
What'd you say, Ken?
You do not watch
baseball like that. That's how
I did. Ask fan. I watch just about every game of the finals.
Where Tyler at?
Every game of the finals.
John, they're saying in the comments that your mic is low.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Cause I was like, oh, they gonna talk about basketball. I'm gonna just sit here and look cute and twirl my fake hair. Cause I don't know
skin popping. I see the skin popping.
Thank you.
I would mute them before I let it continue to go on. Okay.
I was just doing it real quick to hear.
My audience. I do have a question. I do have a basketball question. I have a basketball question. I guess I'll wait until all the guys get on because I asked one of my homeboys. He's a diehard Lakers fan. Oh, it sounds good to me.
Okay, cool.
But I have a question about this whole thing. I asked one of my friends, diehard Lakers fan. I was like, and I don't want to make anybody upset when I ask the question. I don't want to offend nobody. Because don't let this ponytail fool you. I will pull it off and we can throw these hands. But LeBron James seems like a nice guy to me. And from what I know about his history and all of that, he just seems like a dope human and a great player. Why are there a faction of people that hate him so much?
Mental illness. It's a real big problem in the United States.
You know what, Ty? I'm going to give you 3 reasons. Okay. First reason, he called himself King James. He was either self-appointed to be the king before he was deserving of it. 2, he gets compared to Jordan, which people love. They love Michael Jordan. So it's like sacrilegious to compare him.
Obsessed.
And 3, because he's won. He's won a lot. And people often hate winners. Oh, and 4, the decision. He left Cleveland and went to Miami. And the way he did it, people didn't like that.
But that's the worst
thing
he's done.
He didn't leave Cleveland before giving them a championship. Like, I'm not a basketball fan.
The first time
but he was there for since he got out of high school.
7 years.
He gave him 7 years. He gave him 7 years, 2 kids and a dog. What the fuck else they want? What they want? What they want? He did his best. What you want?
Cleveland, the best thing they gave him the first run was Mo Williams. Of course he fucking left Cleveland. He should have left Cleveland. Exactly. That's who they gave him on his team. He was going to win with. You know who Scottie Pippen is, though, right? Yeah, he said, what? What was that?
I said, LeBron was playing with me, you went to here.
Right. and I mean, they would be great in the regular season, but couldn't win in the playoffs for a reason. If you know what I'm saying? Like, he was carrying the whole team. Nobody wins chips by themselves, but with the decision, the worst thing he did was, give $2 million to the Boys and Girls Club, which is the decision. Like that's what happened.
That was the
like,
worst thing he did.
That's the worst thing he did. Was a decision. Personally, people hate him because they said the decision was wrong. But the Boys and Girls Club got $2 million from that decision. He donated that. Like
here's the thing that a lot of people forget: the fish fillet used to be $2 for $5 on Fridays.
I talked about your love of fish fillets today. I was on a podcast. Let me just correct myself. Do you eat the double fish fillet?
They don't. That's a limited time thing. They don't really run that like that.
But when it was out, did you eat it?
I dabbled.
Okay, cool. I said that on the podcast, and then I was like, oh, actually, Dolph here did it, but he probably did. And I was just like,
I had to try it out, baby.
You know what slaps? Them tacos from Jack in the Box.
Hey,
John!
Hold on, wait. Before we get into it,
hey, they low key top three tacos.
Hold on, we're gonna be all over the place all night long. Let me just get started with the introductions. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Zooming with the Homies. You already know, raw and unfiltered. We keep it that way, man. We're gonna have a great time tonight. We got some amazing guests on here. I ain't gonna hold it. Let's just get it going. Ladies and gentlemen, she damn near the first lady of Zoom. Her and Jackie Fabulous and Takara, all three of them share that title because they are here. You know what I'm saying? Resident, hilarious mother, comedian, actor, fantastic friend and person all around. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the show, Ty Davis. Bam, 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 bam.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Hey.
I didn't know you got promoted to first lady, Ty. Congratulations.
Listen, because I ain't been a first lady or nothing in so long, and that made me feel good inside. So thank you.
Now, I'm gonna keep it funky with you. When Takara come on, I'm gonna call her the first lady. The same thing with Jackie, but y'all can share that title. I got a couple of awards.
Listen, I'm cool with sharing. I didn't mess with a married man before. I know what it's like. So.
Oh my God, Ty Davis.
Can we talk about that? I'm interested.
We gonna talk about all that shit, y'all.
I thought this was a safe place. I thought this was a safe place.
No judgment at all.
Next up, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know is my brother, one of the best friends out here in LA. He's a father, husband, creator, comedian, actor, writer, producer, director. What else you want to add to the resume, Kev? Huh? Maserati driver.
Oh wow.
Homeowner.
What owner?
Multiple homeowners. I'm sorry, multiple homeowners. Yeah, man, just all around decent dude, man. Still has the body of a eggplant, but you know what? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the show, KEVONSTAGE.
Gang. On the turf, cuz on the set.
My first nephew of the show, because he got to go to bed early.
I be staying up till 9:45 now to hear.
Woo! Watch out, big man.
Crazy.
What time you getting up?
Okay, that's spicy.
I usually get up now, probably
4 o'clock.
Sometimes I like to get my hike in before the sun is up when it ain't so hot.
I see you out here hiking. Where you at hiking?
Way out in the valley.
Okay.
I gotta text you because the more I post about it, people be out there hiking and hoping to see me, and then they be seeing me. And I'm like,
KEVONSTAGE, how funny is I see you here?
You've been in one of your videos.
Last time I was out there, this lady and her husband, older, like 50, was like, yo, I seen your videos. I was coming out here hoping to catch you, and I caught you. And I was like, what? Why you did that? Like, how you guess the time I'd be out here? She was like, I just came out here and figured I might catch you one day.
There you go. Look at God. Look at God.
Fame, bro.
John text Tyler. He's tried to pop in a couple times. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what problem he's having with it, but let's see if we get that done.
Got the
next up, ladies and gentlemen, this is my dog, bruh. And it's so crazy because me and this guy met years ago, damn near probably 10 years ago.
Over a decade, probably, bro. Because I remember you was performing in Wellston. I went to see you perform in Wellston. That was at least 10 years ago, right?
Nigga, in the hood.
In the hood, bro. I remember leaving that place, like looking around, man, head on a swivel, bro. You feel?
Bro, I'm still on the stage like this. That's crazy. That's crazy. You'll get put out with that pistol.
That's what time it was, for sure.
But met this dude over 10 years ago. He was working with this group. My boy Adrian, Twiggy, and
Darren, Skip.
Yeah.
And
Darren as well. Darren had a clothing line, Fox with this. and Adrian was doing the graphics and the pictures, and Twiggy was all over the place with hair and every little thing. It was super dope, and we connected, but we kind of lost contact, but we always was cool when we saw each other in passing. Fast forward, he has one of the top podcasts, just an amazing clothing line. This John, you put up a shirt, you do pre-orders only, you do limited run pre-orders and sell out in 24 hours.
No, I mean,
it's ridiculous and upsetting because I didn't get so many shirts that I wanted to. But neither here nor there, we'll get more into that in a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, from St. Louis, Missouri, my homeboy. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even know what he does now because he does so much. I just know he always keeps a cool job. Right before I got fired at All Def, he got hired and we got to work together for a little bit. Then Kev fired me. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the co-hosts of Jenkins and Jones, put your hands together for my homeboy, LAJETHRO.
What's up?
Jenkins.
What's up? How do I see the comments and stuff like that? Where y'all peeping at?
You click that live on YouTube on your top left, and it'll pull up the link. It's on TAHIR'S YouTube page.
Okay, cool. I don't be knowing nothing about this. Y'all super tapped in with the internet.
Oh, this ain't nothing, man. This light work right here.
I'm Cro-Magnon.
As y'all coming in, man, please hit that like button. Y'all already know what it is. So here's the thing. We are 15 minutes in, right? 15 minutes in. We got 1,900 people watching. 2 people have already hit the dislike button. What didn't you like?
LeBron talk.
You know, because I said something.
They just hate
I said something ain't like.
No,
LeBron talk.
LeBron. You know what
People
time it is.
just be wanting to stand out so bad. They're like, I'm gonna dislike the video just to stand out. You ain't standing out because we still don't know who you are, so you get no props for it. You just look like a hater. What if they dislike the video and they still here?
That's probably what happened.
That is definitely what happened.
Probably what happened.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Zooming with the Homies, man. Raw and unfiltered. We keep it rocking, keep having fun. We keep having a great time. All I ask is that you take care of my guests. This is how we keep the show going. People come on to get blessed a little bit. They're more inclined to come back. You got to understand, I'm asking for 2 hours out of people's schedule who might still be working during the day. That's 2 hours that they had to give up away from their family, away from their kids or whatever. So if we can bless them with a little something, I would be ever so grateful, and they would be as well. And it encourages them to come back and tell people, and that's how we continue to get new people on here and rotate the same people. So please bless my guests if you can. So at this time, I'm going to ask all my guests to change your name to your Cash App so people can bless you a little bit. I'm going to change my name to my MooreMods Cash App right now. They do all the work ahead of time. Make sure I have everybody's social media handles. Make sure I have all the stuff that they have coming on. And they do a lot of work. So if you guys can bless them with a little something, I will be ever so grateful for that as well. Now, I think he might be coming on now. Let me see. He's connected to the audio. Let's see if it's gonna work this time. Come on, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Let's see if it's gonna work this time.
This is guaranteed to happen, though. This was going to happen.
What's he doing it on? Is he on a TI instrument?
Bro, like, I don't know, bro. He don't. I would like it. Should I call this man and put him on speaker? Like, bro, what?
Yeah.
Ask him, can he do it from his phone? He can do it from his phone.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna tell this man, like, bro, what we on?
He can do it from his iPhone. You don't have to do it from a computer. But
I'm gonna mute myself so I ain't, you know what I'm saying?
We're gonna get it going, y'all. I promise you. But anyway, Kev, you were very adamant about being on this show. Was it because you know football?
No, I knew we were going to talk sports ball. I know what Zoom with the Homies is, but me and John just be texting about LeBron all the time. We are what they call bronzesexuals. It's a derogatory term, but I don't care.
Bro, look. If you're going to go about things that way, it might as well be LeBron. You
might as well be.
He might as well be 6'8", 260.
I'm going to let it go after this because I be defending this man. He do not know me. He posted me on his Instagram. He did not tag me.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
no, LeBron.
The video I did with the boys where they popped in and did the mom had pulled the kid out.
Yeah.
He was like, "Pops is crazy." Like, Bron, it could have been me.
Right. He just waited 24 hours to respond to Barack. Barack posted something yesterday afternoon. It took him till today. I'm like, somebody probably had to hit him. Like, Barack hit you, bro. You can't leave him on red. You know what I mean? Like,
and that's a
did
power
you
play.
see this though to hear or any of y'all? He bought his daughter a mini house in their backyard, People was like, low key, her house is better than mine. I'm a full grown adult. When people are that rich, it reminds you that you are not. Like, that wasn't no dollhouse, bro. You could live in there.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. We all want money, but we have to remember everybody's not ready for money. Like, mentally and responsibly, everybody is not ready for money. There are a lot of people, if they got $10 million today, they would be broke by Christmas because you're not ready for it. Like, having money comes with so much responsibility, and one of your most important responsibilities is learning how to say no. Because once people find out you got that money, oh, yo, Kev, you know, wife been out of work, and I got to pay the car note, and I also want to get these rims. You think I could hold about 15,000 into, just in like 2 years? I get it back to you within 2 years, dog. Like, that's going to happen.
I'm not gonna be broke if I get 10 million. I am gonna become an instant asshole though. They gonna be sick of me. They gonna be so sick of me. Like, I'm gonna just be walking down the street looking for the people that I got issues with and be like, hey, I got money now. So like that's what I'm gonna be doing all day. Because I'm hurt inside and I haven't let it go. I should.
I respect the
People
honesty.
asking how you be broke with $10 million in 2 months. I'll tell you how. Because even if you ain't broke by Christmas, when it comes time to pay those taxes, you're going to be broke. Okay?
No, man, low key to here, I got a black accountant now, and I had a good accountant before. Mm-hmm. But the black dude, he got me right. However, he did say, like, he was low key the last meeting, he was like, let me tell you something though. If Joe Biden wins, we gonna have to restructure your companies because they gonna come for it all. And I was like, what? He was like, watch the election, because Trump, as bad as he is for business owners, he is great if you own small business. Mm-hmm. The Democrats tend to be a little less beneficial if you own business when it comes to taxes. So he was like, if Trump loses, you can just start writing checks. And I was like,
how you voting, Kev, though? How you voting?
Hey, I'm still with the people. I'm still with the people. Okay. All right, listen, I wouldn't even be having these issues if it wasn't for my people.
Right, I feel
But low-key, man, this whole political cycle, I'm so tired of it, man. I'm just like, I just want it to be over, man.
This whole last 4 years, man, been draining, dog. I'm ready to shake. I was
telling you here the other day, I was like, I'm almost 38. Never in my life during any president's administration did I think about the president every single day.
No.
Every single day, it comes across my mind in some way, shape, or form. And I'd be like, bruh, I don't want to talk about it no more.
I think presidents are like sports. Like if you're talking about the referee a lot, then the referee's not doing good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you talk about the president a lot, we having some trouble. You know what I mean? The president should just be kind of doing this thing. We think about him every, 6 weeks or something, like.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Well, John, I don't know if Tyler's going to come on, man.
I hear him. Like, you know what? This man.
Here's the thing. He's one of the most elusive people I've ever not met. Like, bro, I couldn't find a picture.
I couldn't believe you got him to here. I was like, you got what now?
Bro, he doesn't have an Instagram. He has no pictures up of himself on his Twitter. John had to find an old that picture that I put for him. 2014. I don't know if he's on a run or he's off the grid. All his money is in multiple shoeboxes head around his house, but he is a recluse, except for when the podcast is airing. That's it.
That's a great word to hear. I love that word.
Oh, that is a beautiful word. Tyler just low key, bro. He don't he's had so many opportunities thrown at him. He's like, no. like he just love his privacy. I respect it. He trying to get on. I think where we at. I'll let him speak for himself. I told him.
Okay, we see fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. He's gonna make it this time.
Come on.
This is because he's 3 stories underground in a bunker. I'm pretty sure.
Can't even see when he's trying to join, huh? They don't see the connection.
Nah, they don't see him trying. Only we get to see it on this side.
He done been trying for the whole 30 minutes.
It's like the 6th time, bro.
That doomsday prepper bunker he got right there. He's 50 leagues under the sea.
Let me see.
We're gonna try it again. Is he trying on his phone this time?
He's trying. He said there's an issue with his camera. You feel me? Like, so I told him just don't use a camera, just use a regular camera you got on the computer, like the built-in joint.
Oh, he got the external thing.
Yeah, man, we doing this thing, and that people send us some equipment, and it's I don't even try to use it. I'm still using my own stuff.
Yeah,
I ain't even worried about it. So
I feel you. Well, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out, man.
We'll move on
later. But tell us about the podcast. While he gets in there, maybe he can fill in.
Well, it's just us talking about shit that we actually care about. You know what I mean? Like, it's usually like pop culture things going on. A lot of Brian. You know what I'm saying? As me and Kev start off, we get really excited about that. But it's just things we care about. So it can range from like LeBron to like, what's the better athlete, a rat or a squirrel? What's more important than a peanut butter jelly sandwich, like peanut butter or jelly? You know what I'm saying? Or we might talk politics. It just switches around. So nothing too. I mean, just real chill. Talking like how people talk. People say that they will respond to us in their car while listening to the podcast, as we sound like they homies. Like they'll actually respond like we in the whip with them. So it's real laid back, chill. You know what I'm saying?
I got a real question, and this is something that I think is on everybody's heart. So I want to pose it to everybody on here. What is more important to the culture, peanut butter and jelly, or grilled cheese?
Is that close? Is that even? That's
real. That's real. That's
peanut
a real
butter
question.
and jelly by far.
That's
foundational by far.
Wait, what was the question again?
Without electricity, you could make peanut butter and jelly. You need heat. You know what I'm saying? Like peanut butter jelly is important, bro.
Oh, so John, you gonna act like you didn't teach me how to make a grilled cheese on the iron. You gonna act like that. You gonna act like you didn't put down the aluminum foil and spray it with that Pam and then put that bread, and you gonna act like you didn't show me how to do a grilled cheese with the iron.
I mean, that's very, very resourceful. I've never done that myself, but yeah, peanut butter jelly, I think that's by far foundational to the culture. You feel me?
Okay, well, let me pause it real quick, because ladies and gentlemen, we have the man, the myth, the legend. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, he had to travel by plane, bus, and airplane to get here. Okay, but he's finally here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he's still connected to the audio. He might not even hear this intro. You hear me now?
I can't hear you. We can't hear you. You got to turn the mic up, Tyler. I saw you what you said though. We can read that word. You feel me? That man tired. He would have thrown the whole. He would have thrown everything. You feel me? That man mad. Go to audio, Tyler. Go.
It's like trying to get your auntie ready to listen to Gladys Knight and
go to the preferences, Tyler. Change the audio.
When old people had to switch over from records to CD players and MP3s, and they just like, how you work this thing?
This man.
How you do that?
Oh no, not with the glasses, Ty. Why they be looking over the glasses like
what is how you do the thing?
No. Hey, there we go.
Hey, there you go.
Y'all can
hear me?
Yeah. Tyler, I didn't know you had a little bit coming out the back of the hat.
Oh, bro. I done been cornrowed up and all types of shit during this quarantine. We've been wilding with the motherfucking hair this quarantine, dog.
You got that fat back. That's what we call that. That's what we call that fat back.
I didn't want to say because I didn't know if anybody knew what called it that.
Yeah, that motherfucking fat back. Hey, it's so good. I'm so sorry for the technical difficulties, but I've been like equipped with equipment for people who are, paying me for shit, and I still don't know how to work this shit. But yeah, I appreciate y'all having me on, man.
Well, let me get your intro right, ladies and gentlemen. He is the other co-host of Jenkins and Jones. He is, as I said, one of the most elusive men I have ever met in my life. If you try to find a picture on him, I will give you $10 because the shit won't happen unless you hit up somebody he knows.
I ain't a picture type motherfucker, man. That's just ain't me, dog.
The picture John sent me was from 2014. And on that, you feel like
the New Orleans trip. The New Orleans trip.
Dog, that was a fucking blast, bro.
That was fun.
John, he like this on that picture. You can't even
it's
see.
It's a cute pic though. It's a nice little side profile. You know what I mean?
Bro, it's like that.
What he looks like.
Dog, it's like people ask me all the time, why don't you have an Instagram? I'm telling you, if I had an Instagram, I would be so fucking boring on Instagram. I will be a kicks of the day. Hey, look at this sandwich I'm eating right now, motherfucker. Like, y'all would not want me on Instagram, bro. I would waste everybody's fucking time on there. I promise you I would.
Well, we have on the show, ladies and gentlemen, Dragonfly Jones himself. Make some noise. Bam, 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 bam. Listen,
y'all, man.
Bro, you are one of the few people that has like a huge number of followings on Twitter without being like a rapper or a major celebrity like actor or something. You got like 185,000 followers on Twitter. That, first of all, Twitter is the hardest platform to grow your following on. Like, I literally just paid niggas to follow me. I was like,
hey, I mean,
I got 300 to blow today. Everybody get $5 that follow me on Twitter. What's your cash app, nigga? Like, it's so hard. Because here's the thing: you can go viral on Twitter. You can literally get 2 million views.
Bro. The value of viral tweets in 2020 ain't the same as the value of viral tweets in 2011. Like,
I know that.
It's a whole different marketplace now, dog.
But your video can get 2 million views. Your tweet could get 2.6 million retweet. Out of that, guess what?
You get 11 followers.
You might lose. You
might get 10 followers.
Right? Yeah. But shit, I've been on Twitter since 2009. I was thinking about closing, bro.
2009.
2009. I got on that shit to like waste time, working in my office gig. Y'all remember offices? They don't exist anymore. But yeah, right. And I hopped on that shit to like kill time at the office and I've been working from home for like 5 years now. So yeah.
5 years?
That's why this whole virtual work from home shit, it was like, hey, everyone can do this. I was like, yes, motherfucker, everyone can. Like, I've been saying you don't need offices, bro.
Bro, when I was at All Dev, I don't know if you remember Tahir, I used to be telling the bosses like, bro, we don't need to be, once I got put on to Google Drive and Slack, I was like, bro, we don't really need to be up in here, like driving, but to here every day. People were like, if they're not here, they're not going to do their work. Like if somebody's not going to do their job, they're not going to do their job at work either. You know what I'm saying? Like we was at the job watching The Wire and stuff. So I was just like, but then the pandemic happened. It's like, oh, now everybody was on what I was trying to tell y'all months ago. We don't really need to be be doing that.
Yeah. Offices are just places for, offices are just places for people who can know how to look busy when they see their bosses. Right? Like that's all an office is, bro. That's all that shit measures. It's like how what's your Jason Bourne spidey sense like when you hear your boss walking around the corner? That's the only purpose of offices, dude.
All deaf was different because like the cool thing about going into the office, like you never knew who might pop up that day as far as a guest or what food was being ordered or whatever. Like somebody might just pull up and just have food for everybody or weed for everybody or drink for everybody.
Weed for everybody. That's one time.
Like, bro, like when Snoop came to All Deaf, he went to Russell's office. He smoked everybody out in Russell's office. Pat was so high, he had to go get somebody else to hold the camera from him because Snoop smoked them out that much.
Damn.
Like that's how wild it was. And E40 came, he came with a group of people, he came with weed. I remember when Kobe came to the office and niggas was like, oh, we ain't doing no work today. Niggas
it's fanboy time, right?
Bro, when Kobe came, I was like a 6-year-old child. I was literally, it was an office of 30 niggas in there like, there you go. Don't look, nigga, don't look. Here you go. Like, we were children, bro. It was the best day ever. It was the best day ever.
Didn't Scarlett go to the bathroom and look at himself in the mirror and just cry? This dude is like 6'3", 220, 230, and staring at himself like that's what Kobe did to grown men. Like
everybody was in the office throwing stuff away. Like, hey, Kobe, what's this? Your name.
This man,
your name.
Here just shot a jumper with both hands. I want y'all to know that man said. you can't do both.
Cool.
One gotta be the guide hand. One gotta stay.
Listen, I wasn't finna risk throwing my actual water, so I just did it like that, and I came over here. Your name. You can't even see my hand.
Shot a basketball.
You couldn't see my hand off camera. You don't know what happened right here.
No,
Have you ever shot a basketball? Have you?
I was varsity in middle school.
There's no varsity in middle school.
Ty, what was your day like? How was your day today?
It was good, man. And then I found out that varsity existed in middle school. So like, it's like,
so now we confused.
Yeah. This is the day that will.
No. I wasn't talking to anybody that was laughing at me. I was talking to Ty Davis. Ty Davis, how was your day?
My day was cool. I spent the majority of my day doing my schoolwork and being sexually harassed in my Instagram DMs.
Really?
Yes.
Yo, how horny is Instagram? Because I'm not, like I told you, I'm not on that shit, man. Is that like, I imagine the horny levels are ridiculous on there. Because like on Twitter, if you hop out there horny, we will clown the fuck out you. And I imagine that shame doesn't exist on Instagram.
I'm so glad that you posed that question because I have several of these messages available to discuss this evening. A young man said to me, because listen, anybody who know me knows I will pull a receipt. I will pull a receipt and read it on you. And I just feel like all of these men in my DMs that are saying these vile things and sending these horrible videos and unsolicited pictures, I hope that you have a daughter or a mother or a sister and that someone accosts her social media like this. So one gentleman said, I have 2 tickets to Pound Town for you.
God. A black person said that?
Well, I've never said on any platform that I would like to visit Pound Town, and I did not know that you needed tickets to go there. Okay, thank you, sir. Another gentleman said, because remember the last time I was on Zoom with the homies, I talked about how I shot my shot at Trey Songz. This dude said, and I quote, Trey Songz won't give you the dick, but I will.
Wait a second, sir.
Do they think it will work? Do they actually think that will work, or what? Are they just? I wonder what the purpose is behind it. Like,
here, this is my theory. I believe that it has worked for them with another lady or several ladies before, because why would they? Why this isn't your first shot at doing something so aggressive. I get videos of guys stuff. I get the unsolicited meat missiles. Listen, sir. I don't want it. You know what I mean? I don't want it. And then you lying. You know what I mean? And then if you gonna send it, dress it up, put a filter on it, put some lotion on, Manscaped. You just sending out a poorly advertised something that I'm not interested in. Like, dudes are horrible in my DMs, and it's women sometimes too. I've had a young lady in my DMs for like a year now. And every couple of months she pops in and says, hey, are you still straight? She's like, oh, all right. Because, you know, just let me know when you change your mind. I'm going to be here. And I'm like, I didn't know you could switch sides like that.
Your ass yet? I still can't eat your ass yet? All right, then I'm going to holler at you in a minute. I'll see you
now, wait, something new happened. Something new happened the other day, and I don't know what this means. I asked my homegirl about it, but she an auntie just like me, and I think she was wrong. So I've been getting snowflakes in my DMs. No words, not just a snowflake. What does that mean?
Oh, you got to spend more time on Twitter, Ty. That's how
young 408 followers on Twitter, Kev. I don't know what that means.
That's how Quavy. Hey, Tom.
Quavy. You call it Quavy? You talk all that shit about me being old. Let's talk about your ass now. Quavy, you sound like my mama, nigga. Quavy. Of the three amigos, huh?
Wherever get down with the tipsy topsy.
Oh,
Quavo.
There it is.
That's how Quavo slid it. And actually, I don't know if is it Sweetie or Saweetie?
It's Saweetie because Sweetie got fucking
Saweetie.
What's her name? Tony, what the fuck?
Oh no,
Big
man.
Booty, Diana Ross' daughter.
Oh, Tracy
Girlfriends. Yes, she got Tracy Ellis Ross together on. It's not Sweetie, it's Saweetie.
Oh,
Saweetie, right?
So Quavo slid into Saweetie's DMs. He just put a snowflake, and she put ramen noodles, which I don't know what that meant. And then he said, "I'm a glacier boy. You're so icy," or "I'm so icy. You're a glacier boy," or something like that. So that was a Twitter slide into your DMs, Ty. You're supposed to respond with ramen noodles. Or buy me a Birkin bag.
See, I'm not fluent in all of the. I'm not fluent in all of the young people talk. I have an intermediate level of their language, but I am not fluent in young folk talk. So,
hey, somebody in the comments said,
listen to all of the people that are watching, because to hear.
Somebody in the comments said,
to hear you get a lot of views. Oh, I need people to know. Like, I need y'all to know, I absolutely hate it. I hate it. I do not like it when dudes try to holler at me in my DMs. Like, if you want to holler at me and you DM me, I look at it and be like, this nigga, block or delete. Like, I automatically exclude you. I don't like it. So please stop. Please. I know I'm cute, but stop. I don't like it.
I feel like that's the woman's motto. I know I'm cute, but stop, right? Like, right. Like, I feel like so many women could apply that to every facet of their everyday life.
Because I don't feel like you make the effort. Now there was a guy that DM'd me one time and it made me laugh. And like, I feel like if he would have like met me somewhere in real life, I probably see what this guy's talking about. Then he put an emoji of a ball, and then he put another emoji of a dog, and he was like, "My bad, my dog's ball rolled in here. But hey, what's up? How are you?" I thought that was hilarious that he did that, but I still lied.
That's like 3 years old on Twitter. It worked because you don't be on Twitter. If you were on Twitter, you'd be like, "Bro, come on."
I try to tweet every now and then. I actually tweeted the other day about an experience that I had when I was taking the trash out of racism, and I tweeted that. But I'm not a tweeter. A Twitterer?
I love how you said you said I actually.
I'm not a
tweeted the
tweeter.
other day, like you went to the grocery store. You're like, I actually tweeted the other day. You know, when told my experience.
I tweeted the other day,
and then I laid down for a bit.
The only reason why I know about the Quavo thing was somebody slid in my DM and tried to block her. They put the snowflake too, and I was like, where I'm from, that means you want some coke, and I don't really do that anymore. But I'm not here to judge. And she was like, it's supposed to mean I'm an icy girl, you're a glacier boy. I was like, oh, okay. That means
what does that mean?
Coke. That's cocaine. Y'all can't switch it up for that. That's always been cocaine. I'm sick of it. Don't change our shit. Leave our shit alone. What does that mean?
You're a glacier boy. What's a glacier boy? What is that?
We sound real old.
I want to talk about something else. I said Quavy. Yeah. I said Quavy, and I want to move.
Man said Quavy. He been wanting to get off of this topic ever since. You feel me?
Like, so now Quavy.
I'm trying.
From what I understand, Quavy, he's a glacier.
I'm trying to understand this Quavy language.
Quavy had slid into the DMs of a young lady named Saweetie. You know, it's
Saweetie. And they're like, who that girl from Girlfriends with the big old booty? I know who the fuck. I'm my Diana Ross daughter. We was sounding old as fuck this whole conversation, bro.
Tyler was like,
I know what the fuck her name is. Diana Ross daughter.
Listen, Tyler, only old people refer to a fully grown adult as another person's child. You know that's Diana baby.
Exactly.
That television program, Girlfriend. That's Diana, baby.
Exactly. Bro, when I see people that my parents know, the question I always get hit with is, how your mom and them? Right? Like how my mom and them means everybody who is related to me, who's a generation above me. I gotta tell you how my motherfucking great aunt's doing, how my pop's doing, how my mama doing, how my great uncle doing, how my uncle, like I gotta tell you all that shit when you ask me that, bro. But yeah, I mean, I only will tell you some shit if some shit went bad. Like I'd be like, man, Uncle Stanley ain't doing too good right now. You know what I'm saying? Like your mom and them means I gotta give you the whole rundown on my phone.
Yeah, that's everybody they know. Yeah. They be on Facebook doing the same thing. Hey, tell your mom I said hello.
Yeah. Listen, man, I don't listen. Everybody was like, "Yo, I didn't realize they was old until right now." And it's like, bro, y'all listen. We in our 30s, like, well, most of us. Ty, she's 40, but nigga, so the slang changes every 10.
Oh man.
And nobody sends out a newsletter. I remember when ratchet meant a gun. Y'all remember when they were saying ratchet?
Yeah,
it
got
meant
the
a
ratchet.
gun. And then, literally, like 7 years later, it meant like a loose young lady. And it was just like, nigga, who notified us? There was no Gazette sent out, no emails.
Gazette?
That man said Gazette.
It's just like, and here's the thing,
You know,
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care that I don't know all the new words. And
that's the thing about it, Tahir. I think as you get older, we all kind of decide like that is for them. That is for them young kids. I'm like TikTok and stuff. It's just be like, I don't be doing none of that's for the kids. I might mess around on it and say hello to my nephew and niece and stuff, but I don't be all day on TikTok. It just be a whole thing. It'd be like the world keeps moving and we'd be like, I'm gonna just stay right here.
I feel like social media and slang, certain slang, is kind of like your group in high school. Like you try a little bit of everything to see where you fit. Like I'm good with the slang that I got right now. I don't want no new friends and I don't want no new slang. I ain't getting on TikTok. I don't want no new social media. I ain't doing none of that shit. I'm straight.
I still say tight.
And I'm just gonna ride this shit out.
Tight?
I still say tight. That's tight. That's dope. I'm still there. You know what I mean? When I saw that ASL meant as hell, I said, I'm done, cuz.
I never knew what that meant.
I'm like, what the hell? It took me 2 years to find that out. I was afraid to ask. I was so embarrassed.
I was today years old. I didn't
ASL
know.
means
See,
as
that's
hell.
part of to hear a lot of people judge me, but part of the reason that I expanded my dating demographic to younger men is so I could keep up with the shit that they doing. And when I was working at the radio station, you know, most of the music was like trap music and stuff. And that's how I learned words to certain songs. And I would come home singing stuff, and my kids would be like, how you know that song? I'd be like, your possible new stepdad, JENKINS, told me about it. Well, you might want to sing your
Quavy,
goddamn
motherfucker,
room.
Quavy,
Huh?
I couldn't even talk to a younger woman like that for real. You need a key, like in the tip of the text messages to find out what they're talking about. You know what I mean?
And I don't even think that's just like
younger men and younger women are totally different.
Okay.
Let me see, because I don't even.
Somebody in the comments said I thought that meant American Sign Language.
It did. It's supposed to.
Listen,
you crazy as American Sign Language. That's what they thought you said it meant. No, that's crazy as hell, my boy. You feel me? Like,
I was late on that one too, John. I was like, bro, what do you feel super old even looking that up? Like, let me go to Urban Dictionary.
Bro, I was racking my brain. Like, what the fuck does this mean, dog? I can't guess this. You know what I mean? I'm using good with acronyms. You know what I mean?
Those are supposed to be acronyms, and you sound it out, and that's new,
bro. I had nothing.
Look. I feel like this. I feel like I am totally fine with the era I grew up in. I love that shit. I will never envy the younger era, and I feel like maybe it goes back to like when we were, you know, young. We knew that the older era, like bro, like I had Big, J, Nas, Snoop, and all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna fucking, you know, be salty that I missed out on Playboy Cardi's run. Yeah. But I feel like motherfuckers from our era who had Curtis Blow and Houdini, they probably feel salty that they missed out on Nas and Big. You know what I'm saying?
Right? They be mad when we don't know who they are, though. They be mad. Like, I'm not really trying to listen to these. I hated old school Thursdays on Rap City. You know what I mean? Like,
bro, do y'all remember when Rev Run came on the BET Cypher still rapping like that? We were
like, get your old ass out of here, bro.
Oh, nobody want to hear that, Badee. We
that man came out there like, my name is Imp, the Dip, the lady.
Whipping it out. We don't care, bro. We don't care.
That shit, bro. You lame.
Listen, some of the stuff that they say now is so ridiculous to me. KJ in the comments said, It went from Peace to Hammer to Tool to Ratchet, all talking about a gun, all slang for a gun. Now they say Burner, and now they say I got the Draco with the extra dicks. He was like, wait.
Yeah, they do
dick on it.
dicks
That's
in
kind of
there.
hard to me though. That's kind of hard.
Say what?
Y'all shooting niggas with whole dicks. They like, nah, the dick is the clip.
30,
That's
the 30 on it. The 30 on it, right? That's kind of.
I don't want to know that.
I love ratchet ass rap, so I like that. I like that.
Bro, I ain't never gonna tell nobody. Don't make me pull up with the Draco and the dicks on me. Dicks on me?
I mean, I got the dick on me. Right?
Yeah,
that's a little weird. Right?
But them motherfuckers will lay your ass down. These young boys are not playing, bro.
Bro, with skinny jeans on,
got the Dracos with the jeans. Yeah, motherfuckers will hop.
Yeah,
motherfuckers will hop out there with all white skinny jeans and murder your ass.
Right, and burn your ass down.
Yeah, hey, bro, it's a new era, bro.
Size 28 jeans, bro. Like,
listen, if I got killed by a nigga with some skinny jeans on, don't send me to heaven because I'm gonna act the fucking fool up there. You gonna have to send me. I'm gonna be up there cussing all the angels out. I'm like, how the fuck y'all let that happen? Then I ain't got no audience. Well, nobody riding for your boy. If a nigga with skinny jeans air me out, niggas, don't send me down on the other elevator because I ain't gonna act right in heaven. I'm gonna be up in there cussing. Hey, send me back, nigga.
You want revenge?
So look, this is when
gotta run that shit back.
So this is when I realized, like, you ever been like thinking you was cool as fuck, like you hit with these young kids, right? And you doing something thinking that you one of them. I'm driving down Baltimore Street in Baltimore, and all of the Baltimore people know don't ask me what I was doing, mind your business. I'm driving down Baltimore Street in Baltimore, and I'm listening to Roddy Ricch, The Box. I love that kid. I've been on him since his first 2 mixtapes. But anyway, so I got my radio up on 1,000, and I'm rapping all the lyrics to The Box, right? I get stopped at a traffic light, and I'm in there like, when I tell you it was a group of dudes on the corner and they was like vibing, and they was like, hey, yo, don't look at this old ass lady rocking Roddy Ricch. I was like, hold on, wait a minute, niggas. What you mean? I thought I was
you were a spectacle cool to them.
So I'm an old ass lady. I turned that shit off and put on my gospel mix because I thought I was cool, and I found out I wasn't.
You gotta go right to Yolanda Adams after that.
Right.
Oh,
I went straight to gospel. I went to He Saw the Best in Me. I went right there because I was like, I don't belong here. I don't belong here.
Yo, talk about killing your vibe. You were like, move with the box.
Like,
hey, yo.
I'm talking about, I knew all the words. You know what I'm saying? I knew all the words.
They pointed at you.
I was hitting it. They was like, hey, yo, come look at this old ass lady. I was like,
damn.
That's wild.
Hey, how is it the reality to know that you are disconnected from a generation, or you're seen as the OGs or the old heads? Does that bother y'all? Like I mean, John, you know how it is from St. Louis, man. If you make it to 21, nigga, you blessed.
Right.
If you make it to 25 and you ain't got no priors and no miscellaneous kids, oh nigga, you doing your damn thing. 30 and you ain't living with your parents, look how God be working. Look how God be working. I don't care about being disconnected from that because I know what it took to get here, and I'm thankful for all the days that I've had on this earth. So I don't really care about
it. Here, you know, you got a 14-year-old, 13-year-old,
15.
The kid, your own children, nobody can hurt you like they can. I remember I went to check in with my son to see how my woe was. I was like, hey, how was that? He was like, don't ever do that, and please get out my room. Because what I realized at that point in time, once you pass a certain age, even if you can do it right, you look cringy doing it at all. It doesn't matter if you do it right or wrong. Leave our stuff. I was trying to do this. Shoot. Like, you never do that. Why are you watching our videos? What about my sons be like, I thought you like a 90s R&B and stuff. Just watch that old stuff you be watching. Don't come over here.
I thought my daughter was laughing with me when I was like doing little stuff around the house, and I realized she was laughing at me and then showing her friends. and they had a whole group chat about how old I was. Now that's fucked up.
I'm telling you, bro, it doesn't matter who you are. You're LeBron James' son. They don't think LeBron is cool. Michael Jordan's son. It don't matter who you are. 21 Savage kids. He gonna be cringy to them. By the time they get 15, he gonna be cringy too.
Did you see Bronny's? Do you see Bronny like when he's doing videos with LeBron, like those dance videos? He just be ready to get off the camera.
He
hates
it.
This lame ass shit up out here. You know what I mean? Like
my kid, my oldest son, bro. You talk about him. I'd be like, okay, bro. I remember one time he had his homies coming over, right? So they're pulling up, and I'm going to the door. He like, hey, before they get here. Don't do the stuff. I'm like, don't do that.
Don't embarrass me.
He had to prep you.
John, he like,
relax.
He was like, don't do the I'm cool, I'm funny. I'm saying, just don't do it. Just go.
Oh, your son hit you with the parent talk before you go to the grocery store. Now listen, when we get in here,
he gave me the parent talk.
You ain't getting shit, and if you happen to be good, you might not get beat the shit out of. Okay. Listen, my mama used to, when we go to the grocery store, my mama used to make us clap. We had to clap. Because if you clap, you can't touch nothing if you're clapping. So we're walking through the aisles doing this.
Hilarious.
If she didn't hear this, from 2 aisles over, she was coming with a belt in hand. Why the fuck I don't hear no clapping? Okay, first of all, witnesses. Listen. If you hit me over these Lucky Charms, just know I'm an actor.
You know what's disturbing to me? My mother, who is now a great grandmother, singing WAP. That makes me upset. It makes me sad inside. You know what I mean? My mother is, I'm not going to say her age because she be on YouTube, but my mother be singing WAP. And one day she was singing it and she came, I'm sitting on the couch in the living room. I'm sitting in her living room. She walks past and she was like, "It's some hoes in this house." And then she stopped at me and was, "It's some hoes in the house." I said, "You just called me a hoe." She was like, "Well, if you did, put it around in it. Get your ass out of here, lady." I'm sorry. I've been drinking and I'm having a perimenopausal hot flash.
Hey, let it out. Let it out. We are here for it, bro.
The fact, Tahir, I just want to go back to something real quick. The fact that you were in aisle 9 and your mom's in aisle 11 and you doing the pursuit of happiness. That is a hilarious visual that you had to do this.
The whole time, though? Did you have to do it the whole time?
Unless we were with her, like right next to her, walking next to the cart, you got to be clapping. If you like, I'm going to look at the magazines. You go look at the magazines if you want to. Don't touch shit. And I better hear some claps. So we got to be like.
Parenting. I've never heard of that.
Listen, you didn't want to be with her. Listen, you don't want to be with your parents in the grocery store because if for some reason, like you, because when we were with her, you wanted to push the cart. You wanted to have something to do. The last thing you wanted to do was be sidetracked while you pushing that cart and then hit the back of her ankle. Nigga, just kill me now. I'm gonna go straight to the bleach. Just I'm gonna guzzle this motherfucking Clorox, nigga. I'm gonna get a big crazy store and just of all this bleach, nigga. I ain't going home with her. She crazy, nigga. She gonna kill me in that car. You ain't never. If your parents ain't never whoop you from the front seat while you was in the back seat, you don't know my life. You don't know my story. We ain't got the same walk. Is Ty dead? Did she fall? What?
It's crazy to me how I always used to be so afraid of my parents. And then, like, as you get older, you realize your parents are humans. Like, my mom is almost my homie now. You know what I mean? We talk about some other shit. You know what I mean? But when I was younger, like, I was absolutely frightened of her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because our parents would beat the fuck out of us. That's why. Right. That's why we were frightened. Right. They would beat the shit out of us, dude. Literally.
Okay,
y'all on that? Do y'all believe that?
I'm not beating my kids.
I can't do it. I can't do it, bro.
I stopped beating my kids probably 5. I haven't really whooped my kids with a belt in their whole life, but I stopped even like popping them. I feel like 5 years ago, I felt really dumb. My youngest son had kicked my other son. and I popped him. I was like, stop hitting him. And I'm like, but you just hit him. That don't even make sense.
Yeah, you just hit him, right?
Like, you hit him, I'm gonna hit you. So we all look dumb then. Like, that don't really teach you nothing.
But I'm gonna have to disagree. Because it's different with mothers and their daughters. And the last time I had to square up with my kid, my oldest is 25. And damn it. Sorry, y'all, I was transitioning to outside.
That's why them kids told you to turn that Roddy Ricch off.
Look.
That was like she running with an iPad.
Because I was getting ready to move outside because people was telling me my connection was lagging. But before I finish the transition, my oldest is 25. My youngest is 16. And there's a period of time when daughters think they grown. And sometimes you have to let your daughters know that they're not grown at all. And my daughter tried me. The last time she tried me was when she was 16 on social media. And I was like,
wait, on social media? What you mean by that?
So my daughter, I gave her the option. At the time, it was like Snapchat and Facebook. She wanted Snapchat and Facebook. And I said, listen, little girl, I can only monitor one. So you have to choose which one you want to have. Either you're going to have a Snapchat or you're going to have the Facebook. You can't have both because I can't monitor my stuff and your stuff.
Wait.
So she was like,
did you actually call it the Facebook or did you?
Well, that's what it's called. You got to watch the movie. That's what it's called, the Facebook.
Gotcha.
So she was like, fine, I'll just keep Snapchat. And I was like, okay, cool. Now what happened was my daughter came to me. It was near the end of the school year. And she said, Mama, do I have to go to school the last 3 days of school? And I said, yes, you do. She said, but Ma, ain't nobody going to school on the last 3 days. And I said, well, I ain't everybody's mama. You going to school the last 3 days, right? So I used to my mother's house every weekend so I could do host up. And so they was down at my mama's house and Facebook sent me, you know how Facebook tells you the people you may know? Facebook told me that I may know my daughter. Because we already had this conversation. Why would she have a Facebook when we already talked about her only having a Snapchat? So she didn't understand the rules of the Facebook privacy settings. It was public. So on her post, she said, and I quote, at 16 years old, not working or paying any bills. She got me fucked up if she thinks I'm going to school on the last 3 days. I'm grown and I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do.
Wow.
Oh, that sounds like an invitation for fisticuffs. So I reached out to her. I called down to my mama's house. I said, hey, Mama, can you put Jasmine on the phone? I need to talk to her real quick. I said, hey, Jasmine, Facebook said I might know you. And I just wanted to make sure that no one was catfishing you and had set up an account in your name. And she was like, Ma, I can explain. I said, oh, so it is your account? She said, yeah, it's my account. I said, okay, cool. I'll see you when you get home on Sunday. This was a Friday night. I see you when you get home on Sunday. My daughter kept calling me. I blocked her. I told my mother, I said, hey, Ma, I'm going to pick the kids up early on Sunday. And no matter what Jasmine does, no matter what she says, don't let her call me. I let that child come home. And you know what kids, you know what we do when we know we about to get a beating, cleaning up and taking up the trash and doing all this extra stuff. And so she thought she was in the clear. And so right when she got comfortable and thought she was safe and went upstairs to go to bed, I said, no, I need to talk to you. I need you to come back down here. I said, since I have you fucked up, you have the option of whether or not you're going to get the attitude adjustment belt, or we can move the furniture out of the living room and we can square up like women. It's up to you. Take about 30 minutes to decide how you want to catch this ass whooping tonight. And she was like, I just want the whooping. You sure? Because you're grown and I had you fucked up. You sure you don't want to fight? I feel like those were fighting words. You don't want to fight? All right. Well, if you insist. And I whooped her. And that was 9 years ago. And I haven't had a problem with my child. He's an adult. since then. So I'm an advocate for ass whoopings at whatever age they may come. And my 16-year-old, if you can hear my voice, I'm waiting on you to turn up in here because I ain't had a fight in 9 years, fam.
Hold on. I just want to say
Sometimes
something
you
that I
gotta let
think is
the kids know
hilarious.
just because they got titties, they think they.
The fact that you gave your child the option to be an adult or a child, you can be grown if you want to be grown, and we can just fight. Or you can be a child. Now you really got to ask your question. She like, let me get the happy meal with the orange iced tea
and the girl toy.
Hey, but would you have really had it in you to sling on your kid if they wanted to square up?
Absolutely, because when she was 13,
God damn, that absolutely was resolute as fuck, wasn't it?
I stomped her like Kane did that dude in the projects. Like when she was 13, I stomped her like Kane did that dude in the projects on Menace to Society because she bucked at me. Like she balled her fist up when I was talking to her. That's an act of aggression. That's an act of war. Not in my house where I pay the bills. You got me messed up, sis. There's only one woman in here. I don't give a damn what size your titties are, sis. I'll kill you.
Hey, do y'all think Bron really whooped Bronny? Or do you think Savannah got that off? I think Savannah probably the one that holds shit down.
I'm gonna move my stuff. I'm gonna move my stuff outside.
I think that the biggest part of what pissed Bron off about all of that was you are sullying the family's image.
Yep.
I don't think Bron gave a fuck if he was smoking because I know Bron gets high. Right? I don't think he gave a fuck about that. And it's California. Right? Like, yeah. So that's what I think.
I think the brand, the brand and the brand only. Like, bro, you can't be caught smoking and be LeBron's son. Like, you just can't do that. What do you say, John?
Why would he put that on camera? That's what's so weird to me. Like,
because he's 15 and wants
exactly.
To be cool.
He knows exactly. I know he's young.
But you know what though? Like to Tyler's point, you kind of like growing up like the Obama's kids. Like sometimes you just like, bro, I need to do something like that regular kids do and just feel normal again. Like they probably tired of being in the limelight like that all the time. You know what I'm saying?
When old girl hit it, she was just with the homies. I get that. Bronny's alone with the camera.
Because you know what's the coolest way you can look to a 15-year-old is if you're on some, hey, I don't give a shit about what my family thinks about us. Let's check this out. I'm gonna get high. Right? You know what I'm saying? That's how 15-years think.
You think Bronny's that kid?
Bronny's a 15-year-old. He might not be that kid, but he's still a 15-year-old. And every 15-year-old is that kid to a certain degree.
I don't know if I would have pulled that move though. I tried to hide everything from my people, bro.
Well, it's different though. For one, weed in 97, 98 is not weed in 2020.
Weed in 97, 98 was dope. That's what my mom.
That shit was crazy. That shit was crack to our parents, bro.
That was crack, bro. That was that hard. You feel me? Like
that was reefer.
Right.
Yeah, that was reefer.
That was
exactly
reefer.
That.
Right.
Reefer definitely has a harder connotation than weed.
Yeah, absolutely. Reefer, you out here smoking. Reefer, some shit you gotta whisper. You out here smoking that reefer. Right? Reefer whisper that shit when you say it.
That's what Smokey Robinson was talking about when he said smoking that smoke.
How old is that song? Why did that happen? Do you have any
I don't know.
I've been wondering.
It just popped up. It came as quick as it left. But it was just like, is this new or is this old? And somebody just researched.
He looked old as hell, so it couldn't have been when he was popping. You know what I mean? But the video, it looks like it's a shot a while ago. You know what I mean? They didn't have DSLRs when that was shot. It seemed like I don't know. It's so confusing. I haven't figured it out yet.
Was crying. He did that. He did the poetic version on Def Poetry Jam.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
He did it on Def Poetry
Jam.
You
Tahir wouldn't let that go. You paused to see if anybody was going to say nothing.
He did the poetic version on Def Poetry Jam.
Tyler wasn't going to say nothing either. But Tahir was going to get his issue. You
guys see Def Poetry Jam?
Hey, let me get some more wine right quick, man.
We all knew what he was saying, man.
Yeah, who's on the Dram? I saw Jam, but who's on Dram? Is that like the beat?
I'm dead, bro.
The Dram.
I heard it coming out wrong, and I was like, bro, I done had a terrible episode today, man.
Bro, I wanted that slide, man. I wasn't even gonna pick up on that shit.
I pick up every fucking call. You hear me, Tyler? Every Hello? Hey, Tom. Yeah, no, you got the wrong person this time. You meant Kev.
Okay, I'm back. Is that better, y'all?
No.
Oh shit.
They was talking about my connection.
It's better. It's better.
When you said is that better, it was laggy.
Somebody said I had a PS3.
Oh,
shit. All right, hold on. I'm gonna fix the thing. Hold on.
Kev, I had to do the lines for Supermarket Sweep today.
Okay.
How was that?
It's bro, easiest money you ever made.
What you do with them?
I'm the announcer.
Promoted all over the city.
You're the announcer, like the live commentator and shit, or
I'm the announcer, like, welcome to Supermarket Sweep, and here's your host, Leslie Jones.
Oh.
And then when they go to commercial break, that's me.
How long did it take you to do the lines for
that's mailbox money forever shit.
Yeah.
It took about, so it was weird. It was about an hour and some change. I did it on my live, actually. I let people see what was going on, so they couldn't hear the notes that I was getting from Leslie's manager and another person on that team, and then there was another guy in the sound booth who was like running the sound. He was isolated, so I could hear, get pumped up for everything, because they wanted it. So they had me do it like that, how I gave it to y'all at first, and then they sent it to Leslie for approval. She was like, have them do it the same energy, but like don't drag it out. So then it went to, welcome to Supermarket Sweep. Here's your host, Leslie Jones. And like they wanted like every type of variation and everything in between those two. So it took about an hour for 3 different openings, and then it was like 4 lines for the cash prize. They had worded differently, so it was about an hour some change. But bro, 10 episodes guaranteed.
When you do this, you do this every episode?
No, well, they just gonna keep using the thing, so they guaranteed to use that for 10 episodes. So I was like, okay.
And you get residual money.
You did it all at once for all the episodes.
Okay.
Did you have to say it a little bit different for each episode?
Yep.
Oh, I thought she was giving you notes, but she was actually having you switch it up each time.
Well, I did like 4. It was 3 openings. So I did each one like 4 times, and they sent that over for approval. And then they came back with notes. And so I did all 3 of them 4 more times. And then I did all 3 of them 4 more times. So I got probably 60 takes.
Dang.
Of that.
What were you recording into?
It was a microphone. It was a sound booth. So like they got literally a movie screen in front of me. So like they'll play that so I can hear the audio to get like the post lines. Like after it's already been shot, then you have to go back in and clean up a line, or they'll do voiceover or that type of stuff. So after it's already been shot. I should look that up. I should know what that means. But
hey, when we saw you on Insecure in the City, bro, we thought, bro, I was like, oh, Tahir, that was huge for St. Louis, bro.
I mean, automated dialogue replacement.
There it is, automated.
I had to look it up too.
It is.
Automated dialogue replacement. That's dope to hear, man. I'm happy for you. Thank
you, bro. I appreciate it. Then they hit me.
Super proud of you.
Can you go back tomorrow? I was like, I'm actually on set tomorrow, because they want something else added to it. So I was like, I can get there afterwards, but I don't know what time I'm done on set. So
can you talk about what you're shooting?
I don't think so.
Okay.
My stuff?
Yes.
We are building something, John.
You got the white man face.
That motherfucking eyebrow went up,
man
boy.
Got the white man face all of a sudden. But that's how I'm making money.
Listen, this how real I am. You the homie. All y'all on here the homie. I didn't even look at Kev. I was just like, I can't talk about it.
Right. Wouldn't have known.
I'm not gonna go into great detail, but just know we are building something.
I'm excited for you. You know,
and you will know about it at the appointed time. My Patreon already knows about it, but I don't like to talk about stuff until there's something to see. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how this business is, and in the internet especially, if you can't like go and click on it, then there ain't nothing for you to talk about. But just know we're switching the game up, John, Tyler, Ty. We're taking our careers into our own hands. And in a while, I won't be auditioning anymore. You'll be auditioning.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I love it.
Yeah, man.
You know, I'm Team Kev on stage, bro. You know what I mean? I'm a cheerleader, bro. I'll be hell excited for my
Kev
boy.
on stage. I have a background in radio, so if you ever need any voiceover work, I'd be happy to send in an air check so you can hear what my range is. I'm one of those people, I don't need the limelight. I don't need to be on the camera, just as long as my name is spelled correctly on the check.
Listen, that's all that matters at the end of the day. I try to get Ty, whenever you're ready to travel, Ty, keep your distance.
Listen, I'm old. The little young niggas told me when I was singing Roddy Ricch that I shouldn't be out here in the Rona traveling and shit. I might get the shit. I smoke cigarettes and I got asthma.
Hey, do you smoke Newports? I thought I saw Newports.
It's a Newport 100 because I'm grown. And whoever in the comments talking shit, talking about something, I wish Ty didn't smoke. I would holler at her. I wouldn't holler at your ass if I didn't smoke. So how about that? You're welcome. Thank you.
I knew you definitely fought your daughter. That like solidified the story about you fighting your daughter when I saw you when I saw the back of Newports. I was like, oh yeah, she definitely banged with her daughter for sure, man. That stamped that story. You feel me?
No, because Jones be getting on
I didn't want to ask
that.
though, but I'm glad you brought it up.
Because I get it. Like I understand that I am not the preference of a lot of men, and sometimes to make myself less desirable, I will spark up a cigarette. Like I was dating this dude. I think we were dating for probably like 6 months. And for whatever reasons, I didn't hide that I smoked from him. I guess I never smoked around him or he missed it or some shit. And I remember we had just finished doing it. And I had to smoke a cigarette when I was done because it was like that. And he was like, wow, you smoke? And I was like, yeah. He was like, I don't date women that smoke. I was like, well, thanks for the dick, bro, because I'm not quitting. And we stayed together for 3.5 years after that. So it wasn't a deal breaker for him.
Yo, Ty, you are wild.
Newports mean that you talk to niggas like this. See, I'm gonna tell you one more time.
Goddamn, I'll pack these bitches right here. Listen here, what you're about to do.
Have my money.
Very frightening.
Play with me.
Frightening. Did you? When you talk to your daughter, did you have a Newport out? I'm gonna give you a choice.
Yeah, you gotta just like this. You can choose. Either we can throw these hands, or you can go get the attitude adjustment belt, and it's your decision because you broke.
Ty, you gesture with the cigarette so well. Now you can go get the belt, or you can come get the hand. But
it's up to you. However you want to do this.
Ty, what does the 100s mean?
Okay, so the reason that I smoke 100s is purely financial because a pack of cigarettes short and a pack of 100s is the same amount of money. So I might as well be able to smoke more for the same amount. It just is a financially responsible decision.
Tobacco in the 100?
Yeah, the 100s have a longer filter and more tobacco. That's why I do it. And all the people that's like, oh, Ty, you should quit smoking. Shut the fuck up. It's a global pandemic. Something gonna get me. If I was a vegan and healthy, I could still die.
Ty, you know what you look like? And I never even seen this person. You look like you could play Kendrick Lamar's mom on the Good Kid, Mad City interlude when she was asking where her van was at. Where you look like...
I thought a baby boy. I thought a baby boy.
You know what's crazy?
Mama gotta have a life too. You know what I mean?
Listen, a younger guy who's a rapper here in Baltimore, he reached out to me and was like, hey, I really want to have you on my album. And I was like, okay, what you want me to do? Like, you want me to sing or something? What's up? And he's like, no, I want you to play my mom on one of the interludes. I was like, nigga, all right.
You from Baltimore
and I did
too?
It.
That's where you from?
Well, I live in Baltimore. I'm from Fayetteville, North Carolina, but my kin is from Baltimore. So, I'm like a city country hybrid. I do both.
Tell them about the boy from Fayetteville.
That's the same type of motherfuckers.
Tell them about homie from Fayetteville. Tell them about your homie.
Bro, I had a homie from Rayford, right outside of Fayetteville.
Okay.
You know about Rayford, motherfuckers, right?
I know about Rayford.
Yeah, you know about Rayford too. My homie, shouts to my dog Travis if you're watching this shit. And this motherfucker was like, hey, I'm gonna tell you, he had the countryest accent I ever heard, my nigga for life, but this motherfucker's lips are not touched when he talk. And he'd be like, hey, I'm from Rayford, I don't give a fuck, I'll fuck anything. And he was like the wildest boy that we knew. Like if we had some chicks come through and it was a strangler, he would get in her ear and just make her feel magnificent. And And they'd be in love for that night, dog. Like, my dog Travis is a 101, man.
And that's a Southern name. Hey, Travis, what's up? Listen, I need to drop a historical fact that I'm tired of people taking claim to. So you know how like some people be like, such and such got murked around the corner. Like you ever heard somebody referred to being killed or murdered as murked? Let me tell you where that originated from. The term murked actually originated in Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Murchison Road.
Murchison
Road.
Thank you, KEVONSTAGE. And everybody knew what you don't want to do on a Friday or Saturday night is to be hanging out on Murchison Road because it's guaranteed that someone is going to get murdered. And they refer to the term as getting murked because of Murchison Road. Thank you. You're welcome.
From Fayetteville?
I lived in Fayetteville for 3 years, and I was talking about in middle school, and they used to be like, look, if you want no problems, don't go to Murchison Road. Luckily, I lived on base, so that wasn't really a problem for me. But they were like, they were like, you need to know about Spoonie too. And I was like, so they'll kill you if you don't know this specific gentleman? If you don't know who this is, you get shot. I was like,
Who is that? We had a nigga in Alabama named Shaft that everybody knew he was black as hell with a pink ass tongue, nigga. And that motherfucker, he stick that thing out. Everybody, he played jail ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, everybody knew Shaft. You know who
I think he was like he was like the top dude. I don't remember it being gang affiliated as far as like Crips and Bloods and stuff. But if you were into nefarious activities, it all led up to him.
What's his name? Scooney or Spoonie?
Spoonie.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. A nigga named Spoonie is really that's a nefarious activity ass name right there. You feel me? Spoonie, yeah. You don't work a 9-to-5 named Spoonie. You know what I mean? You ain't a recruiter and they're like, what? Hey, Spoonie. You know, Spoonie, how are you doing today? That don't happen.
Imagine you saw Spoonie on a LinkedIn profile. You're like,
what the fuck? This nigga moving bricks.
In this job description. You know what I mean? Nigga,
how many bricks do you want me to move, Spoonie, if I come on board with you?
I keep getting emails about people sending me messages on LinkedIn, but I can't remember my login. So those messages never be read.
That's hilarious.
In his Facebook for like, I'm good.
I didn't even know LinkedIn had social media like aspects of it. I thought it was just literally for applying for jobs.
LinkedIn is LinkedIn is bootstrap. It is bootstrap mania on LinkedIn, bro. Every story is hey, I had 3 cents in my account and now I make $48 billion a year. That's every fucking story on LinkedIn.
Knives. You can make that money too. Nigga, get up.
Hey, y'all remember speaking of that, y'all remember Vector? Did y'all ever try to get a job?
Vector Knives, nigga.
I went to the meeting
out of high school was Vector Knives, nigga. That fucking headquarters were nowhere ever near a city. You always had to drive hella far to go to the city.
And the motherfuckers had them one-room offices that you had to go to the 18th floor to get to, right? Yeah, I've been in them motherfuckers.
Bro, they had me. I was on the college campus. It was like make $24 an hour. I was like, hold up now, what? We gotta go at least see about this. And when they finally told us what it was, I was like, I gotta buy the knives first. I gotta buy something just to work here.
Hustle.
Why y'all don't even at least give me the first pack for free? The knives is like $400. How am I supposed to I'm coming here because I don't have no money. How am I supposed to buy the $400 knives to sell them? I don't got no bread.
Prepaid legal got me. Prepaid, y'all remember prepaid legal?
Yeah, I
was trying to sell that shit too. Pay my little 150, didn't make a motherfucking dime off that shit, dog. I went to the meeting in Vector. I'm like, nah, this some cap ass shit. I'm a pass. Prepaid legal got me. They got this white man to tell a story like he was making all this money. And I believed his ass, man. Crazy. I should have known when he was driving the motherfucking Honda that he wasn't a millionaire. But I was a young buck, you know what I mean? I was impressionable. You feel me? Shit.
It just clicked that Vector just needed us to buy the knives. Whether we sell them or not is irrelevant. They already sold them to us.
That's the hustle. That's the hustle. They were selling to y'all niggas. They were selling to the salesmen. You feel me?
You know what's so crazy?
Bro, they put them scissors on that penny and that knife on that rope, nigga. I was in.
Nigga was
I can't even lie to y'all, dog.
Niggas gas.
I was all in. These are the most wonderful knives in the world, dog.
Us, right? We live in St. Louis. Has anybody ever knocked on your door and you actually bought some fucking knives from them? Like, have you ever? Anybody?
They knock on the door. I'm like, who are you? I don't even look out the window. You know, I don't even look out the little hall. I'm like, who are you? If I don't know you, I'm just answering the door. It's St. Louis. You feel me? Fuck out of here, bro.
The funniest thing about those knives, they always sell you on some stuff you don't need knives for. You don't need to be able to cut a
damn penny.
Just
can you trim some chicken fat with this motherfucker? Like, why are we cutting currency up here?
Right. Isn't that illegal anyway?
Watch me take this knife through the hood of this car. Like, I don't need to do that though.
All right, bro. I just need to trim a turkey on this motherfucker.
They got y'all ass though. Y'all bought them knives, man. That penny got y'all ass. You feel me? It wasn't for to cut the penny. It was to get y'all asses. You feel me? Shit.
Nigga, they definitely got my
hell when that penny split. Hell no, man.
I never got caught up in the knives thing. I think I might be older than y'all because I don't like the way this conversation. I don't know about the.
By the way, Ty, you were supposed to tell us from the beginning. You were supposed to tell us how you were with that married man.
Oh
yeah.
Okay. Well, listen.
Hold on, wait. Because that nigga's probably watching this show like, this motherfucker better not open that motherfucker.
Oh, no.
That's called a callback, right? That's a callback. That's what we call that, right? I learned something from y'all comedian people.
That is a callback, John.
That's a callback. There we go. I know so.
No, well, he's not watching this because he is deceased. I didn't kill him, whatever. So,
Hold up. Stop.
That's a one way to start a story.
Stop. Should we talk about this? Are you okay? Is everything
the statute of limitations has passed.
This. First off, he's not here because the nigga dead. Okay, that's what you just told us.
He's not here.
That's what she
said it casually, like normal.
Okay, so what I will say is this. And if anybody ever saw the story that I told on D-Lay, Billy Sorrell's, and Damn Fools, Did You Miss Me podcast, I actually told the story about that situation. So I was involved with a man for 9 years, and he was involved with another woman. And throughout us being together, he ended up getting married. So me and him were like off and on. He's
let me get a 20.
A full or 20 minutes? What we on?
Let me go full.
This is full.
Go full.
He wasn't even already married. He got married.
He's going together, but you know how that go when you be with somebody for a long time, and y'all end up getting married. I don't know. I'm toxic, so
I respect that. I actually like that. Go ahead. The honesty is beautiful. It's beautiful.
So I knew that he was involved, sort of, kind of, but I wasn't sure. So I shot my shot at him, and he was like, "Oh, okay, that's what's up." And then he told me, he was like, "Yeah, I'm in a relationship," and I was like, "Oh, damn. All right. Well, I was trying to holler at you." He was like, "Whoa. Wait a minute there. Now I like you," because he was an old nigga, and that's how they talk. I like you. So let me talk to you a little bit. And I was like, "All right." Now at the time, I need y'all to be aware, because I know I got a lot of people that love me in the Yam fam, and I don't want y'all to leave me judging me on my past behavior. I was 23 years old doing ratchet bald head shit. And I was like, oh, this nigga, like, he like me, and he be taking me to do stuff. And I didn't have a car. And I was impressed with all of the shit that he did. So we ended up being together. I mean, we broke up off and on throughout the 9-year period. But what I will say is, and again, I'm not advocating, I am not condoning for women to go out here and mess with other people's husbands. He wasn't a husband when we had started messing around, but he took care of all of my financial obligations. And that was an incentive for me to stay. Now, understand this, ladies, when a man pays all the bills, when he pays all your bills, you can't talk back. You can't talk back.
You can't. No, listen, ladies, you absolutely can talk back. Now,
okay, you married. We not talking about you. No.
You ain't gonna have no lights in your house, and you're gonna have no groceries in your refrigerator, but you can talk back. Fuck that.
Listen, I'm talking to the ladies that are like me, unattached, that don't have no husband. If that man is not your legal husband and he is paying your bills, you cannot talk back. You can only talk back once you got his ass on the legal tip. Don't talk back before you get him. So, I mean, I was doing ratchet ballhead whole shit. He was taking care of me and I loved him and he took care of my 2 babies that didn't belong to him. And then he did what most old niggas do. He died for no reason. And I was a side widow. So
died for no reason. God damn.
What old niggas do?
What old niggas do, dog? They just die, bro. For no reason out here, dog.
Niggas die every day.
They die.
Hey, I just want to say something. I want to take
that's beautiful.
I want to take up all the bald-headed chicks that don't be out here with that type of activity. They get a bad rap for doing a lot of fuck shit, and they just like, I don't like long hair, and because they don't like long hair, they get attached to all this fuck shit. Leave them bald-headed hoes alone. They ain't done nothing to y'all. If it's some long-haired hoes out here doing a lot of fuck shit.
Ty, is he the one that put you on the Newport 100s?
No, I was already smoking them. I started smoking when I was 19. That was my young boyfriend. He was the same age as me, and he smoked cigarettes.
That cigarette long as fuck. Y'all look at that.
Look at that thing, bro.
That bitch long as fuck.
That thing out the camera half the time. It ain't even in the
right.
camera.
That shit wasn't even in the frame, dog.
Looking me in my face.
Dog, her hand was here. Her hand was here, and the cigarette wasn't even in the frame, bro. That shit long as fuck. That shit long as fuck.
When I finally tap into my old auntie, and matter of fact, I'm gonna go on to good night to all of the people that sent me Cash App money. I appreciate y'all. I am going to buy me a cigarette holder because I always wanted that long cigarette holder that you stick your cigarette in to look fancy. So I'm gonna get me one of those with your Cash App.
You want it to be longer, Ty? You want it to be
Kel, look, she trying to light it like this. She's trying to light
because y'all don't know, because y'all aren't smokers, obviously. When you smoke cigarettes, it stains like the fingernails of the fingers that you hold the cigarette with. So when I get my nails done, I always have to have them take care of my cigarette fingers because it gets stained from the smoke. So I want a cigarette holder. Listen, what y'all not about to do is judge me.
No, I'm not judging. That is just
earth.
If you heard somebody say cigarette fingers and you ain't never heard that in your life, that's some funny ass shit. My cigarette fingers. That is new to me, okay? I can laugh at that.
These are my cigarette fingers. These are the only 2 fingers that I hold. But
I get it though. I get the logic.
I don't want to lose my fan base because I feel like they looking at me like, damn, she a hoe. So it's not called being a hoe. It's called being experienced. Anyway, so question, gun to your head. What song can y'all recite all the lyrics to? A rap song. If somebody pulled a gun on you today and said, if you don't know all the lyrics, you're going to die. What's your song that you're going to rattle off to them? Rap song only.
Well, how did this get here? What?
Because I'm deflecting.
You want to get off cigarette fingers.
Let's talk about cigarettes.
I'm deflecting from my side widow experience to something else. We're not talking about me no more.
Beyonce, Me, Myself, and I.
You can say all the words.
I mean, if they played the song, that shit slap, nigga.
I'm talking about no lyrics. If you know lyrics,
there's not a song on this world I could probably do that to anymore. I mean, I don't know. Shit, it probably some.
I can tell y'all right now, I can give y'all every verse, chorus of Ether by Nas with no instrumental. Gun to my head, if they said recite all of Ether right now, or you gonna die, I'm gonna live. If they say I can choose a song,
I'm gonna live. What song can y'all rap like that? I'm trying to figure it out.
I can't think of a rap song that I can. I'm kind of newer to rap. I don't have no song I've lived with my whole life like that.
It would be like some Maxwell. I was a square ass nigga in high school and shit. I can still remember a song.
I wish.
You can do Skilo.
I wish.
I wanted more for Skilo, man.
Me too.
He was fun rap, man. I was like, I like fun rap, man.
What you talking about?
Skilo. I wish it was a little bit taller. I wish I was. You didn't like Skilo?
Yo, Skilo was the shit. He had that one song. And
I ain't need any more than that.
What?
I wish I was a little bit taller. That's the fucking song that we want. That's the nigga we want more out of.
Bro,
What other songs, John?
hold on, John. Wait.
Skilo's, bro.
Say it to her.
John.
Every rap song that has been a fucking iconic rap song has been out. Cool rappers think they are, and Skilo did the one of one where he made a rap song about how he wish he was cooler. Like, you do not want more of that from Skilo.
That's what I'm saying. That's
wait. Hold on, wait. John, how tall are you?
I'm 5'11" like a motherfucker. I'm
right,
regular as hell.
right
I'm
there.
average
You
as a
right
motherfucker.
there.
You feel me?
You right there at 6. Kev, how
That
tall
don't
are
count.
you?
I'm 6 foot.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I'm short as fuck. I'm like 5'8", bro. And I never identified with Skilo.
Okay.
He was not my tribe. I was good
Hold
with
up,
who
hold
I
up, hold
am.
up. Before you make your
Listen,
point, see how Ty responded to 5'11" and 6 foot? 5'11" and 6 foot is a totally different fucking world.
It is.
5'11" is like, nigga, she kept ashing out her cigarette like this nigga, whatever. Okay,
No.
she said, okay. Nigga, 5'11" and 6 foot is the longest inch on the fucking planet, nigga. That is
No,
like
because
4
I'm
inches. You feel me?
I'm 5'8.5", and a lot of times when I'm standing next to men, I'm taller than them in flats. But when I put on my heels, I'm bigger than them. But let's be clear, I holla at nigga. I don't care if you're short, if you're tall, if you're fat, if you're skinny, if you're ugly,
married,
if you're handsome, if you're old, if you're young.
If you about
At my
to
age, I
die
don't have the
in a
luxury
dead
of
end
being-
marriage.
I don't. I want to get
I
married
respect
before
that.
I die. I do. And at this point, you know, the longer you've been single, the lower your standards get. It's science. I don't make the rules.
To hear though, talk to us about what's going on with you in this fucking weak ass song that you love so much.
Okay, first of all, don't be disrespectful.
That was very aggressive.
Skilo is a West Coast legend. Okay, nobody else started off a rap but saying, "I wish I was like 6'9". So I could get with Leo. She probably don't know me, but yo, she's really fine. Like, yo, we all been there where we felt insignificant to the person that we like and had a crush on, and we felt like if I was a little taller, if my shoes were newer, my clothes were fresher, she would notice me. He wrote the song for the people, and what you doing right now is shitting on everybody. You shitting on the little guy, John.
Oh no way!
Doing,
Did you call me a
Tahir, I
Republican?
want to hear
Did
you
you call me a
do one verse.
Republican on this show?
I did.
I will not stand for that.
I did. You fucking Pence loving chump.
not even
Red
Trump.
bumper,
Not
Hit
even
the-
Trump. You gotta
Oh,
like the whole ass devil. You know what I mean? The red-eyed devil. Geez.
Hell yeah.
Tahir, do one verse. Do
Everybody
one verse.
loved that song. I thought we all liked that
It's
song.
so basic.
Okay,
You know, it's like in Dangerous Minds. Like, you know, do we
do
really
it. Tahir,
care?
break us off with one verse.
I wish I was like.
And you got to do it his way to hear. Don't just do it. You got to do the inflection.
need the energy.
Because you don't know we
Wait.
Like,
It went from-
You know what I'm
It
saying? The
went from-
uncertainty, all that in the voice.
Listen, it went from say one verse to now you got to do it like him. Yeah, you got to stand up, find a jersey and put it on and go get a Pinto. Just like, no, I'm not doing all of that. Okay, I'm not. This isn't karaoke. I'm just gonna give it to y'all the way I want to give it to you. I wish I was like 6'9" so I could get with Leo because she don't know me, but yo, she's really fine. You know, I see her all the time everywhere I go, and even in my dreams, she can scheme a way to make her mine. Because I know she's living fat. Her boyfriend's tall and he plays ball, so how I'm going to compete with that? Because when it comes to playing basketball, I'm always last to be picking in some cases never picked it all. So I just lean up on the wall. I sit up in the bleachers with the rest of the girls who can't even watch their main ball. Dad, y'all never understood black. While the jocks get the fly girls and me, I get the hood rats. I tell them scat, skittle, skibobble, got hit in bottle, got put in the hospital for talking that mess. I confess it's a shame when you're living in a city that's the size of a box and nobody knows your name. Glad I came to my senses. Like quick, got sick to my stomach. Overcoming my thoughts of me and her together, right? But when I was out, she says you wasn't my type. I mean, I wasn't her type.
So where's he
sound like-
from? What you said, a city from the size of a box? Where's he
He's
from?
from LA.
He's from
Right?
LA.
I did not know that. I thought he was from Atlanta
The
this whole time.
size of a box? Nigga, that shit.
Bro, it feels like all the black people in 1992 LA knew each other. It really
That
does,
makes
bro.
sense. That makes sense.
But like you can tell
That makes sense.
he was from the West Coast because of the way he pronounced his words. He was like, I wish I was a little bit taller.
Yeah,
I wish I was
taller.
a baller. Like they really
LA people hard as fuck on the Mars, bro.
Yeah, they love the Mars, nigga. There's like 3 of them
Listen,
motherfuckers on that
I'm gonna tell you, like when I date younger dudes, because I don't want people be calling me a pedophile. And let me clear this shit up right now. I'm not a pedophile because a pedophile is sexually attracted to children. I date men that are old enough to vote or buy alcohol.
And on cigarettes.
I am doing
Newport
cigarettes. And I am doing a service to my community, okay? Do you know how many dudes I've registered to vote? Okay, you're welcome. And also, I be putting them on to the old school rap. So like one of my pickup lines for like young niggas, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Don't tell nobody.
It might not be valuable to us,
I be trying to learn the little young fellas. So I be like, hey, who's your favorite rapper? And they'll say some dumb shit like Lil Uzi Vert. And I'd be like, really? That's crazy. You ever heard of Nas? And I'll pop in my CD in my car because I still got
CDs. Wow.
I still got
haven't heard that.
That's how they talk about you like that, Ty.
I pop in my CDs and I'll be like, hey, listen to this. And I'll put on that ether and the way that beat drop. And then I start reciting all
let me hear it. Let me hear it. Come on. Let's go.
Oh, you want it?
I want the energy too. Capital energy. We want the energy. Take a hit of that motherfucker.
Oh, she took that. She took a long pull after 100.
Let's go. Hey,
about to do it.
The beat. You feel me? Oh, sip of the wine too. You feel me? Run that.
All right. Brace yourself for the main event. Y'all impatiently waiting. It's like an AIDS test. What's the results? Not positive. Who's the best? Pac, Nas, and Big ain't no best. East, west, north, south, far south, greedy. I embrace y'all with napalm. Goes up. No guts left, chest, face gone. How can Nas be garbage? Semi-autos at your college. Burner at the side of your dome. Come out of my throne. I got this. Lock since 9-1. I am the truest. Name a rapper that I ain't influenced. Gave y'all chapters, so there y'all keep your eyes on the Judas. With Hawaii Soaking fame, kept my name in his music. Check it. Fuck with your soul like ether. Teach you the game, you know you. Godson across the belly. I prove you lost already. Hey, yo, El Passion the weed. Put my asses out on these niggas, man.
Hey, he killed Jay-Z in that shit.
Wait,
bro.
can I do my favorite verse? Can I do my
your favorite thing, Ty?
Run that.
I can do my favorite verse.
We in the basement now. We in the basement.
It's your boy.
Like bitches. What's sad is I love you because you traded your soul for riches. My child, I watch you grow up to be famous, and now I smile like a proud dad watching his only son that made it. You seem to be only concerned with dissing women. Were you abused as a child, scared to smile? They called you ugly. Well, life is harsh. Hug me. Don't reject me or make records that disrespect me, blatant or indirectly. In 88, you was getting chased through your building, calling my cribs, and I ain't even give you my numbers. All I did was give you a style for you to run with, smiling in my face. Got to break bread with the God, wearing gas chains, no checks, no cash, no cars, no jail bars, jigger, no pies, no case, just Hawaiian shirts. Hanging with coochie face. You a fan, a phony, a fake, a pussy, a stan. I still whip your ass. You 36 in a karate class. You Tybo hoe trying to work it out. You trying to get brolic. Asking you if I'm trying to kick knowledge. Nah, I'm trying to kick that shit you need to learn. No, that ether, that shit that make your soul burn slow. Is he Dame Diddy, Dame Daddy, or Dame Dummy? Oh, I get it. You Biggie and he's Puppy. Rockefeller died of AIDS. That was the end of his chapter. And that's the guy y'all chose to name your company after? Put it together. I rock hoes. Y'all rock fellas. And now y'all trying to take my spot, fellas? Philly's hot rod fellas. Put you in a dry spot, fellas. In a pine box with 9 shots from my Glock, fellas. Foxy got you hot because you kept your face in a puss. What you think you getting girls down because of your looks? Negro, please. You know mustache having with whiskers like a rat compared to beans you whack. And your man staff under made you take the blame. That's it. I'm done. I'm fucking done.
Hey, bro, I forgot how much heat that shit was.
Yeah, too. I remember that
nigga Jay. Oh my God.
I remember when he was rapping like
that. You getting girls because of your money?
Bro.
No mustache having with
no mustache
compared to me.
No mustache
on your own shit. You a dick riding faggot. You love the attention. Queens niggas run you niggas. Ask Russell Simmons.
Woo!
Nas let it off for that motherfucker.
I remember how sad I was hearing that. I dropped my head when I heard that. I said, damn. Jay-Z was my favorite. I mean, he's still my favorite rapper all the time. But when I first heard that, I knew there was no coming back from that shit. When I heard the no mustache having shit, I said, he said the man had a bare face. He said the man's face was butt naked.
Like he said that man had a white face, bro. And in a rap battle.
Top 5 disc records, that's number 1, followed by Ice Cube, No Vaseline, because Ice Cube bodied a whole group of niggas. So
you know that
God damn, it's not time to set it off.
You know that joint?
Yeah.
Can we get another verse? Can we? No Vaseline.
I lit another. First of all, Ty lit another Newport 100. She needed to calm down after she spit the hot 16.
That bitch was lying as fuck.
Because I'm getting ready to go in the house and start flipping shit over. They're gonna be like, bitch, what's up?
Yeah, you gonna have to listen, Ty. That song got too much energy. You gotta have to calm down after that.
You know what's crazy? That's the song I play when I'm on my way to an interview.
No Vaseline.
I respect that though. That's hey.
Cause it get me amped up. It get me in my bag. You know what I'm saying?
Man, when Nas released that, we were all like, "This is crazy. What's happening in rap?"
Like Nas won. I don't care what anyone says. I will argue all day. Jay-Z.
Oh no, bro, that was by far like come on, man.
But he won.
Jay-Z won in life. Nas won the battle though. So you can say.
Y'all remember when Drake?
You know what I mean?
Right.
When Drake, the Pusha T Drake battle was one of my favorite things. This man,
we were at ADD. We were at ADD. Oh,
John.
Oh my!
It was
what a
delicious.
Time. What a time!
When we found out Drake really had a son, we were like, "This is." That was the equivalent of the lawyer having new evidence presented before the court. We were like, "Your Honor, my own son."
When we heard Drake. When we heard Drake, we was like, wow, that's crazy. You know what I mean? When Pusha came back, niggas was like,
it was hiding a child, let that boy come on. We was like,
shocked, bro.
Because you don't understand what Pusha T did. What Pusha T did when he did that, it was surgical to that man's ego because he's a sex symbol and women love him because he's emotional. He's in touch with his sensitive side. But the best way to get the ladies to not fuck with you is to have a secret baby. You got a secret baby? Oh, I was mad at Drake for
Drake had a whole rollout plan for the
right. Ruined that.
And then when they like, well, Drake was gonna come back, but who was the dude from Houston that they said?
Jay Prince said, "Oh boy, don't you go out there now and fucking with them motherfuckers."
Negro.
I gotta say this. Shout out to my man Fathom Got the Juice and DJ Reds from DTLR Radio. They got the exclusive interview with Jay Prince that TMZ and all of the other media outlets picked up when Jay Prince officially went on air and said that he was the one that told Drake to stand down. But I don't give a damn who it is. I ain't got no homegirl that could make me stand down when faced with the ultimate disrespect because they all going to ride with me. They like, oh, that bitch said you had a secret son. Kill her. And I'm going to be like, yep, let's go. I ain't got no friends that's going to tell me to stand down. I don't have nobody like that around.
He's coming back from that, though.
Kill her.
He had nothing.
He had the blackface picture, too. It was bad for Drake.
We were in shock at ADD. We couldn't believe
that was so wrong about it. Remember, he had he was talking about his boy having
his
MS.
Boy talking about
Pusha.
We talking about Pusha is different,
bro.
You don't hold nothing back.
Pusha was willing to get way dirtier than Drake was.
Drake was trying to be cute. Drake was trying to be cute. Pusha was like, "Fuck you," like all the way.
Yeah.
Listen, Pusha was like.
Drake won the war. It's the same thing with the
Nazi. Drake's still talking about Pusha. I guess you got that offer. Nigga, Drake, that shit was 2 years ago. Relax. That nigga still hurt. That wound still ain't healed, my nigga.
Hey, messing with Pusha was like when you sell drugs locally and then you run into the cartel. You're like, hold on, they cutting people's heads off. I just want to sell a dime bag. What are y'all doing?
Yeah,
like, I ain't trying to kill nobody.
Tell me all the rules. I didn't know.
Yeah, Drake was on some shit like, let's take it to the charts, and Pusha was like, nah, let's take it to the sewers, bro. Your boy is about to die. Right? Like, it was not there.
He was Bane and Drake was Batman. You see what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? You adopted the darkness. You know, I was born in it. You feel me? Fuck out of here.
Listen, I will still, I still have a dream that one day that Drake and I will date in real life because I have resolved that maybe comedy won't make me famous, but dating Drake will. And I think that Drake needs an older lady who understands him, and I will do that. I like his singing voice and his rapping voice. I think he's very attractive and in touch with his feelings.
I'm not gonna risk.
Like the chick that don't like him back. He like Rihanna, Nicki Minaj. They don't like you back, bro. I like you. Come here.
I'm not gonna rest till I see you in a Drake video smoking a 100. Like
I'm gonna be in there like God's plan. You're welcome.
Yes.
I don't mind old ass auntie on set helping the little girls. I'd be like, put your titties up, put some lotion on. Your knees ashy. What are you doing?
Put some lotion on the titties.
Put some lotion on.
That man Pusha said that man is 6'6". We had to pause it. We was like, hold on.
Whoa.
He said what?
Bro.
6'6".
We were like, can you do? Listen, Pusha had us analyzing the rules of this track. We had to go back. The People versus Ice Cube exhibit 1993.
We had to, hey, bro.
Yeah, hold on, wait.
We had to review the call. We had to review. We had to go back to the monitor and figure that out.
We didn't get it at first. We didn't get it after it was done because the way he put it, he said, OVO 40 hunched over like he 80. Tick, tick, tick. We like tick, tick, tick. How much time he got? That man 6'6". Oh, wait a minute. Hold up.
Listen.
Oh, that's when you paused. It was like, wait a second. It sunk in. It was like, oh, he's talking about,
bro.
That ain't right.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like
that's when we knew though. That's when we knew. All that other shit was heat. But that's when you know, oh, this nigga different.
Yeah, that was the cartel bar. That was the one. I'll kill your family, bro. We care about this.
We coming. Hey, we taking heads with us. You know
that's
what I mean?
when the Joker burnt the money, and they were like, "What are you doing?"
He wanted the chaos. He didn't want the win. He wanted the chaos.
All I'm gonna say is this: Tahir Zooming with the Homies is popping as fuck. And a lot of people are tuning in and watching it, and I just feel like somebody gonna send it to Drake. So listen, Drake, say to you is if you tired of all of these chicks not liking you back, if you tired of people getting on you about having your secret son, come on over to Young Boy Whisperer, the girl type.
Young Boy Whisperer.
I take you as you are. I'm good here. We can go ahead and make something happen. And all the people that's clowning me right now, when y'all hear me on a Drake interlude in like 12 to 18 months, don't say shit to me.
12 to 18 after COVID's over.
Yeah. As soon as Earth open back up, I'm on your ass, Drake. If I ever see him in real life, I'm going to prison. I'm going to prison. I'm going to shoot my shot.
I just want to say something. When the old man died and you said you had nothing to do with it, the more you talk, the less sure I am that you had nothing to do with it.
The more you hit that Newport, the more questions I have.
I believe you can't be legally tied to it, but I don't know if you had nothing to do with it.
Listen, I was at work when he died. So because he took care of me because I worked for fun. That's how he took care of me. I worked as a hobby. So I was at work when he went to the upper room, and I was at his funeral. You know, I played my side widow role to the very end.
They didn't know about you at the funeral?
No. Oh, let me be clear. Let me be clear. His mama, his daddy, his brother, his sister, his cousin, his friends, his wife. Everybody knew who I was. Everybody. What was the last one?
What was the last one you said? His what?
But this is the lesson, ladies. This is the lesson. When you are a side widow, you don't get no mentions. You don't get no acts in the obituary. That doesn't happen for you. All you get is his friend sneaking to hug you in the hallway when you run to the bathroom. Because if his wife see you consoling his side bitch, then he gonna have to explain that shit when he get home. You don't no accolades.
You sound like a headmaster at Whole College. Like, this is what we do here, ladies. You don't get this is the game.
I have a PhD in cougarnomics and cougarology with a minor in side bitchology. So if anybody has any questions, holler at your girl, because I know what I'm talking about. I'm not glorifying it, but this is my truth, and I've been drinking. So hey, up.
Well, listen. We're about 7 minutes out from the ending of the show. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Let's go, Kev, Ty, John, and then Tyler, and I'll close it out. That way you guys get to see how it's done.
Okay.
First of all, Ty Davis, I have never seen you with this much energy on anything in your life.
Beautiful. This has been amazing.
Are in rare form. Bro. I'm glad to be in the same room with you. You are hilarious. I want to cash app you a little something because although I was on the panel, I've been thoroughly entertained. I'm gonna send you a little something since you held it down until that man's funeral. I feel like you had the little black umbrella when you was there. Like there she go right there. There she go.
It wasn't in New Orleans.
But I'm KEVONSTAGE. You can follow me at KEVONSTAGE on the internet, and pull up to Keep Your Distance Comedy every other Friday, and see some new comedians and all that stuff. Okay, bye.
Okay, what you got for the people, Ty?
Listen, I want to first of all thank TahirMoore for being the leader and the champion of such a great platform, for even extending your hand to have me as a part of this and referring to me as the first lady. I'm going to die with that. I'm actually going to have them put that in my obituary and my eulogy, that I was one of the first ladies of Zooming with the Homies, because I believe in my heart that one day Zooming with the Homies is going to be on a national platform and people are going to watch it everywhere. Also, I'm a little more lit tonight than I usually am because I'm celebrating the end of a grueling 8-week course of 2 classes. I'm going back to school for my degree and I turned in my last paper tonight. So I'm super excited about that. Follow me on Instagram at Comedian Ty Davis so I can do the grade reveal, because some of your Cash App donations have contributed to my tuition and I owe it to you guys to show you my grades. To KEVONSTAGE, a lot of people have been asking me, when you're going to do Keep Your Distance? The reason that I haven't done it is because I am afraid to go outside. But what I will say is this: I love stand-up comedy. I will risk my life for it. And there's no place in the world that I'd rather be than on stage. And I haven't touched the stage since March 8th. So KEVONSTAGE, I make this declaration right now. If you got a spot for me on Keep Your Distance Comedy in December, I'm pulling the fuck up. So we'll talk offline. I'm coming to LA in December if Kev will have me to put my shenanigans on stage. And last but certainly not least, shout out to the Yam fam, because y'all be rocking with me. Y'all support me. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to Gu Keto. I don't know if I'm saying that properly or not, but thank you. Kristen Mays, Patricia Mize, Crystal Holmes, Soph, Tila Trey, Sharia Moore, Shajana. Okay, come through with the names. Thank y'all. Michael Bickham, Calvin Wright, Tamisha Francis, Quadarius Dixon. That sounds like a really interesting name. I like it. Denarell Jones. Where are y'all? I like these names. IFY Iga Boca. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I've been drinking Tito's all night, but thank you. Shout out to Adam, Kimber, LeBaron. LeBaron, I had that jerk popcorn yesterday. Mac. And then my ulcer was like, bitch, you old, relax. Tyler Stewart, Marvin Baylor, Quadarius Dixon again. Okay, you try and get some. That ain't enough though. Osley, Jim Francois, Brandon Sledge, Jose Martinez, Samina, Persal, Diedrich Hill, TAHIR'S, Jaquista Powell. I'm starting to think y'all making names up. Khadijah, Nikisha Jones, Shamika Snow, Shaquetta Tucker, Hadia Goodwin, Lauren Aguilar, Xavier, Damian Foster, Brandon Barge, and Kelvin Baker. Thank you all so much for your Cash App donations. If I did not say your name properly, or if I missed your name, charge it to my head and not my heart. I genuinely appreciate all of the donations. Zooming with the Homies says, help me pay my car insurance, my phone bill, my streaming networks. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much. And Tahir, please have me back next week. I promise I won't drink on the Zoom no more.
You handled yourself like a fucking lady, Ty. Don't even worry. A fucking
and nice
lady.
to meet you, Tyler and LAJETHRO. I've never met y'all.
It's been a
before.
pleasure. You have been a fucking blast. Thank you.
So nice to meet y'all.
I don't get a phone call
tomorrow for the Keep Your Distance. I actually hadn't had a woman booked for the show, and I feel like you will close the year out great. So we'll connect with Greg for the travel.
Thank you so much, Tahir.
You're welcome, Kevin.
And thank you, Kev.
I was finna do this one more time, but thank you for ruining it for everybody, Kevin. I hope you're happy with yourself.
I just wanted to make sure she knew. I didn't want to interrupt her when she was talking, but I wanted her to know that I wanted.
That was a text. That could have been a text. It could have been text.
No, because in the comments they'd be like, Kev, like, nah, he didn't want to do it. Like, nah, I don't want to interrupt her.
Thank
Get
you,
your little
Kev.
joke off to here.
No, it's too late now, my nigga. Go ahead, John.
All right, I want to thank you Tahir and Kev for having me on. You know what I'm saying? To like Ty, you the realest nigga I ever met in my fucking life. Thank you for introducing me to, you know what I'm saying, to Ty. I appreciate that. You can find me at Jenkins and Jones. You can find me at Dunkbait on Yahoo Sports. That's the job that I have to hear that you didn't know about. You know, talking about basketball, talking shit about, you know, the Clippers and, you know, spreading love about Bron. You can follow me at LAJETHRO Jenkins on Twitter and Instagram and whatever else. But that's it. Appreciate you.
All right. What you got for him, Tyler?
Bro, John hit me on Sunday night after Brown won this shit. I was like, yo, TahirMoore wants you to hop on, you know, Zoom with the homies and shit with him. And I was like, bro, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? Like we've been homies on Twitter for a minute, you know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing about all of it was, I've told John this before. I don't know if John remembers, but Tahir, Kev, y'all were my last regular night before all this shit happened.
Tyler was at our show in Richmond this year.
Right, bro. I had me and my wife. We had dinner with you, Kev.
Yep.
Then we came to the motherfucking comedy club. We saw Tahir open, and we saw, you know, Kev close. Then me and my homies went to the fucking Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder fight, and it's like, bro, I went from a crowded restaurant, you know what I'm saying, with my wife and my friend Kev, then went to a crowded nightclub with fucking Kev and Tahir. Then me and my homies went to a crowded bar to watch fucking Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, and that was just like a regular Saturday back then. Man. That reality doesn't even exist anymore, bro. It doesn't.
We just took that for granted, man.
Bro, leaving our homes without masks.
We were trying to get to Tyler too, but this nigga Tyson Fury, we had to pull over to an Applebee's parking lot. We was like, bro, he might not make it.
Bro, after like the second round, I remember you hit me. I was like, bro, this shit about to be over quick, bro. I was like, Tyson about to end this motherfucker. Like, we might not even need to link up. That's gonna be a big waste of our time. This fight about to be over with. Yeah. But yeah, that's crazy that y'all two were a part of my last regular fucking night before.
That's crazy, man.
March 2020, when every fucking thing changed, and I don't want to say this shit came full circle, because full circle will be us going back to the same shit that happened that night. And I don't know if that shit will happen, you know, in
2025, Tyler, we'll be back.
Right.
2025.
So it was absolutely fitting. It was fitting, even if it didn't come full circle, that we chopped it up here in this new fucking normal or whatever, bro.
There it is. Well, thank y'all, man, so much for coming on. I'm gonna give a big shout out to the Rewatch Gang, man. It's a group of people that come on after we finish, maybe hours later, and they rewatch the whole thing over. And then sometimes people that watch it during the live show will go back and rewatch it with the Rewatch Gang. So shout out to them for being just amazing people. Thank y'all for supporting as always. I want to give a shout out to Maya Love. That's my homegirl from St. Louis. She went to Gateway with me. Always been super supportive. J-Mo, Bueno De Niro, Calvin Baker, Yvonne, Damian, Xavier, Shamika, Nikisha, Jose, Osley, LeBaron. Appreciate you. Adam from Rated Intimate. Make sure y'all still go to check out Rated Intimate. It is a Black-owned sex shop. They got everything. They got men lingerie, they got women lingerie, they got women toys, they got lubes, they got books, they got restraints, they got gag balls, everything you're looking for, they got it there, and it's Black owned. And they got great prices, so check them out. John English, Iffy, Stephen, Josh, appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for donating to me. Thank you also to donate to the MooreMods. They definitely appreciate all your support there as well. Tomorrow is Wednesday. We have a new episode. I see you, Ty. I got you. We had a new episode of Wording is Hard coming out tomorrow. That's the episode with Leslie Jones. It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of hilarity ensues in that episode. Also, to my Patreon MooreMods subscribers, I dropped the first episode of Life Lessons from the Unexpected. First guest is Patrick Cloud. The topics live your life to the fullest. It's really, really dope series. Every episode is only like 8 to 15 minutes. And it's the intro to the guests, and then they tell you a story how it relates to their life and how they've applied it to success. So really dope series. Super excited about that. You can only see that right now on my Patreon subscription, MooreMods subscribers. Shout out as well to the Scary Squad from Damn Internet Too Scary. We got a new episode coming out on Thursday with Takara Williams. She's on the show. It's gonna be a lot of fun with that. And tomorrow we're gonna have another fantastic show on Zoom with the Homies. Before we get out of here though, Ty Davis has something for the people.
I have been doing this probably since my third time of being on Zooming with the Homies. I've been taking a percentage of what I get and giving it to the MooreMods. I appreciate the MooreMods so much for putting all of our information and everything in there. And I'm one of those drunks that gets a tad bit emotional. So I'm gonna try to do this without crying. When I started Zooming with the Homies tonight, my Cash App balance was at $0. $0.00. And with the amount of donations that I've received tonight, you guys have literally paid off 1 month of my college tuition. And this is the most amount of money that I have ever received on doing Zooming with the Homies. And I appreciate you to hear. I appreciate everybody that watches and has contributed to the donations in Zooming with the Homies. Now, I have this disclaimer. If you don't like me, if you didn't like anything that I said, if you don't fuck with me, I am not for you. But to the people that do fuck with me, I love you. I appreciate you. And MooreMods, y'all getting broke the fuck off tonight, fam, because they lit my Cash App up, and I am so grateful. And I thank you, man. Tahir, you are a godsend, and I will fight somebody on the street if they even blink like they want their problem with you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, thank y'all so much for supporting everybody that comes on the show, man. Thank you to my wonderful guests. As always, I'm going to get up out of here because Kev is looking sleepy. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you tomorrow on another episode